Yeah, we live. Open this up. Alright, Shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites coming at you another beautiful weekend. The prophesy downfall and total annihilation of this wicked, simple kingdom called America. You know, known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures. You see? Before we go any further, we all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone for teaching us 100% truth according to the Bible well, and peace and blessings though for the nation of Israel. We're gonna start off camp like we always start off with the real 12 tribes of Israel. First and foremost, you got Judah, the so-called Negroes; Benjamin, the so-called West Indians; Levi, the so-called Haitians; Simeon, the so-called Dominicans; Zebulon, the so-called Guatemanians, the Panamanians; Ephraim, the so-called Puerto Ricans; Manasseh, the so-called Cubans; Gad, the so-called North American Indian tribes; Reuben, the so-called Seminole Indian tribes; Naphtali, the so-called indigenous people of the Argentinians to Chile; Asher, the so-called indigenous people of Colombia, the Uruguayans; and last but not least, you got Issachar, the so-called Mexicans. You know, if you see yourself on the sign according to the seed of your father, you know, you are an Israelite according to the Bible. And as an Israelite, the Lord has given you a order, you know, to follow a way to live your life, you know, in these last days, you know, and always, you know, and now is the time to repent.
That's right, man. Like the brother Azab beautifully said, man, you know, now is the time for you Israelites to repent and turn back to the Heavenly Father. All right, you're not a bunch of spicks, right? You're not a bunch of so-called Negroes. You're Israelites according to the Bible, whether you want to believe it or not. Okay? Jesus Christos no Blanco, man. All right? The one who you call Jesus Christ, the so-called black man. Let's start with that, man, through the Spirit, man.
Revelation, first chapter.
Yeah. You know? Because you got to get real elementary with our people, man. So you gotta get real elementary with me when I first came in this troop, man. You know? And what did Apostle Tahar say? Get back to the basics, man. You know? Because a lot of our people just don't know.
This is Revelation chapter 1. Verse 1. This is the revelation. You know, look at the word revelation. It means the revealing of Yahushai Mashiach, which the Most High gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must surely come to pass. And he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John.
Right, because angels are messengers. Go ahead.
Yep, let me jump down to verse 13. Yep. It says, and in the midst of the 7 candlesticks,
the 7 churches,
one like unto the Son of Man.
So what is about to be described here, all right, is a depiction of the Son of Man, right? Who the word calls Jesus, whose real name is Yahushai in ancient Hebrew, man, right? Which means he's deliverer, savior. Okay.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
Right. These garments you see us with us on, you know, the Lord had a garment just like this, man, down to the foot, man. You know, that's why you see us wear. That's one of the reasons why you see us wearing these garments, man. Okay, this is part of our customs, man, that we're going to go back to when we're in the kingdom, right? But in this land, we're rehearsing the righteous acts.
It says, clothed with the garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps.
Right, a golden girdle, right? Because he was a warrior. Okay. Our Lord and Savior wasn't no so-called white man with doggy stringy hair, with blue eyes, with a toga on, man. All right. He had him on the priestly robes, man. Okay, garments. And that girdle protects your midsection, man. Go ahead.
the paps with
Right.
a golden girdle.
Man.
His head and his hairs
Right.
were white like wool.
Right. So we're revealing, right, what the Son of Man looks like. His head and his hairs, the hair on his head was white like wool. White in color, woolly in texture, man. And that only represents the so-called Negroes, man. You know? It represents the Israelites. Because a lot of the Israelites have hair like that, man. You know? Judah, Benjamin, Levi, right? A lot of Simeonites. A lot of Ephraimites, man. You know? Gad. Zebulon too, yeah. A lot of Panamanians, so-called Panamanians, yeah.
Yep, and it reads, as white as snow.
As white as snow, man. You know? Which represents the wisdom that Yahweh Shem Yahushua had as well, man. You know? What it tells you in the Apocrypha, gray hairs is the, you know what I'm talking about? It's talking about the wisdom of gray hair, something to that effect, in the Apocrypha. Alright, because the Lord was, he was perfect on this side, man. You know? Dealing with pure wisdom of the scriptures, man. Because it was written of him. Go ahead.
Yep, real quick, this is Sirach 25:4. Oh, how calmly a thing is judgment for gray hairs and for ancient men to know counsel.
Yeah, how beautiful is that, man? You know? The ancient men, you know, gray hair is supposed to represent wisdom. Okay? And that's what Yahweh Shah had, man. At a very young age, man. But the point of this precept point, when we bring this out, was to show you that what? The Lord is a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah, man. And it's going to describe his skin complexion as we keep reading.
Says his head in his Revelations 1:14, his head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow.
Right?
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
That's right, man. The eyes of the Heavenly Father was like a flame of fire, because when a lot of tribes drink, their eyes get red, man. You know? And the Lord did drink, man. You know, a lot of these Christians say, oh, you drink and you're going off. Well, our Lord and Savior drink, man. You know? It's just when you abuse drinking, that's where the problem lies. You know?
Too much of anything is gonna be a problem.
Excessive amount, yeah.
The scriptures say wine is one of the chief things of life, you know? So wine is obviously a thing that we would drink. One of his first, Yahweh's first miracles is he turned water to wine. Yep. You know, what, they didn't drink it? How they know it was wine, you know? They drink it.
They drink it.
He's like, man, we should start off with this.
Right.
And it said, his head and his hairs were white as snow, white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire,
right?
And his feet like unto fine brass,
right?
As if they burned in the furnace.
Now you take brass is the derivative of the color brown, all right? You take that brown and you put it into a furnace, it's gonna turn a dark color, man. A very, very, very dark brown color, man. All right? Because you know, you take your feet off, they're normally the same color as your body. You know, they may be a little bit lighter, but what the scripture is, as if it burnt in a furnace, that you know the Lord's a very dark-skinned man. Okay? A color matters, man. You know? How the Lord look matters, man. Because if it didn't matter, why would he put up, right, an image of himself, man? You know, Cesare Borgia going back to Serapis Crispus, right? That represents his what? His Edomite supremacy. Well, we're coming with Yahweh by Shem Yahushua's supremacy, man. You know, and let the world know what he truly looks like, man. Because the Christian church not gonna take this, man.
believeth on me, as the scripture hath said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water.
Yeah, if you believe on the scriptures, right? Believe on Lord Yahweh Shai, as the scriptures say, right? Isaiah 8:20, they speak not according to this word, there's no light in them. Then what? The Lord's gonna sup with you, man. You're gonna start to understand more and more of these scriptures, man. You're gonna understand that, okay, yeah, the Lord doesn't look like this, man. We're reading the straight out scriptures. You're gonna understand prophecy. You're gonna understand the fear of the Lord. You're gonna understand the things that you need for salvation, man. But you gotta believe on the Lord as the scripture says. There's a lot of people say, oh, but what do you think? It ain't about what we think.
This is St. John chapter 7 verse 38.
None.
He that believeth on me.
Let's get the scripture say he that believeth on me, which means believe on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay, these are their words. Who the word calls God and Jesus Christ, you gotta believe on them, man. We don't come out here with our own words, man. Our words don't matter. What matters is the words of the Heavenly Father. And that's why we increase it in knowledge, wisdom, and faith, man. Through the Spirit Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Oh, you want to read that again?
I want to,
Isaiah 8:20?
yeah, you can be able to bring that.
Okay, yeah, that's like it. That's very cool. This is Isaiah chapter 8, verse 20.
The Lord called for it.
To the law and to the testimony.
That's right.
If they speak not according to this word,
Which is the Bible.
it is because there is no light in them.
Yeah, so if you don't have light in you, what do you have? You have darkness, you have evilness. You got your own vain thoughts and opinions. The scriptures tell you in Jeremiah 17th chapter, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it, man? Okay?
That's right, I'm reading again. This is Isaiah 8:20. To the law and to the testimony, which we know the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
That's right.
Scripture talk about if any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of the Most High. See? It says to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, the truth according to the Bible. You know, you got a lot of naysayers, you know, who have the Bible in their hands, but they ain't speaking the truth. You see, they're not telling our people about Yahweh by Shemel Shai. And it reads, it is because there is no light in them. And that light represents understanding, wisdom. It represents you having the Spirit of the Lord upon you. You see? Real quick.
Hey, it represents this truth like he was going into, man.
This is St. John 1:3. Now we good, Joe. Appreciate it. Drive safe. This is St. John 1:3.
You said drive safe.
I said drive safe. You about to fall off the fries.
Give us some cold ass fries.
I know, right? Fries cold as shit. It's cold, bro. St. John 1:3. All things were made by him.
By who? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Talking about Yahweh Shai.
He gave a blueprint to his son.
Because all things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life.
Look, in him is life. So if we want life, what we got to do? We got to go back to Yahweh Shai. Right?
He's our mediator to the Most High.
That's right. He's our Johnny Cochran, man.
I know, right?
You know?
Yeah, that one dude, the devil advocate, he was putting on the cases.
Yeah. Man, I got to live a long time.
It says, in him was life,
Yeah.
and the life was the light of men.
That's right.
And the light shineth in darkness.
And this is the light that's shining in darkness right now, man. You know, we're bringing out this truth in a society, in an age that's pure darkness, man. Why? Because the wicked is ruling, man. You know, so they're going to promote darkness throughout the four corners of the earth. You know, men with men, women with women. Like it tells you in Romans, working that was unseemly. That's darkness, man. Christianity, that's darkness for our people, man.
Yep. You had this gates of hell. I was watching an interview with him. He said we live in the age of information. People know anything, everything. You know, people should. He was like, but we gotta snap down on those disinformation people. He said, I'm surprised when people come up to me and they ask me about these different variants. You know, about CV19.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, because you pushing it all in the media.
Yep.
You know, you pushing lies in the media. Of course, people are gonna see that.
Right.
You know, but it doesn't mean they're in light. They're still in darkness. Latina X. You
Right.
know, you people are in
what is
gross
it?
darkness. X means crossed out.
Right.
You see, you had a woman try to tell Jake that he wasn't woke because he didn't know the new term,
Right.
Latina X. Those people are in gross darkness. You know, they don't have any understanding, and we as the servants of Yahweh Shema Shai come over with the light to show you how life is really supposed to be read.
That's right.
It says, "In the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehendeth it not."
Yeah, they comprehend if it not, man. 2/3 of our people, they can't grasp this, man. You know, because ultimately they were set up not to get this truth, man. You know, they were set up to be blinded. They got to pay for their sins, man. You know, they wasn't chosen from the foundations of the earth, so the Lord has to keep them in darkness, man. Christianity, you know, being Kemet, being atheists, being Catholics, you know, Muslims, things of that nature. That's death for our people, man.
That's right. It says, "There was a man sent from the Most High, whose name was John. The same came for a witness, to bear witness of the light,
Yeah.
that all men through him might believe."
The old man through who? Yahweh Shai might believe, man.
Through John might believe on Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, just like he's talking about John.
Yeah, well, you know, you got these other guys saying John the Baptist wasn't true. Well, here it is. The scriptures is talking about him right here. You know, there was a man sent from the Most High.
And those same guys, that's not coming from the scriptures, man. They're coming with their own vain thoughts and opinions of John not being in the truth, man. The scriptures telling you right here.
Well, John, it says, "The same came for a witness, to bear witness of the light, that all men through him might believe." And what did he tell those wicked scribes and Pharisees? You know, who have warned you to flee from the wrath to come.
Right.
Bring ye therefore fruits, meet for repentance.
That's right.
You know, these same guys in these times that's saying, though, he wasn't interested. Well, those are the same dudes that John cussed out. You know? And it reads
the same thing that Paul was doing, man.
telling
you to believe on him because he's a believer of the Lord. He got a testimony of Yahweh, man.
You gotta follow men, teachers.
Yeah, teachers, yeah.
Verse 9, that was the true light, which lighteth every man that cometh into the world. And Yahweh Shai is that true light.
Yep.
You know, true holiness of understanding, you know, the way. You know, what do you say? I'm the way.
I'm the light.
The way, the truth, the light.
Yeah.
No man cometh unto the Father but
yeah. But I guess Steve Harvey didn't hear that.
I know, right?
I guess Oprah didn't hear that.
It says, verse 10, he was in the world, and the world knew him not.
It's talking about the word of Israel, man. You know? Because they didn't accept our Lord and Savior, man. They kept trying to find ways to catch him in his talks, and they tried to kill him, bear false witness to get him and everything, man. To the point where they ultimately did kill him, man.
Yep. Gave him up to the Romans.
Yep.
I'm reading it again. St. John's 1:10, it says, he was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not. He came unto his own, and his own received him not.
Yeah.
And you Jakes don't receive the Lord, then you're not going to receive us in these times. You know, here it is. You got all hell breaking loose in Texas. You know, no power, no water. You know, they turn off the electrical grid. You know, that's hell. You know, and we've been telling our people these things. I'm going to get Amos 3:6. We've been telling our people these things for the longest, that these things are going to come to pass.
In Haiti, they're fighting their rebellion because of the food prices. You know? They
that's something they produce. That's like you being a state that produce corn, and corn that's just through the roof. You know, you go to the grocery store, all the farmers produce corn, but corn is damn near $20 a stop. You know, they pay like $7, $8 a gallon.
Did y'all see that though? The water in Texas is like
$20, $24 for a pack of
for a case of water.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll come back to it.
Let me just finish it off. It says he came unto his own, and his own received him not.
Hey, look, that's a cut right there to the Lord came for everybody. He came to his own. His own is Israelites.
Yep. But as many as received him out of, you know, Israel, out of Jake, you see? But as many as received him, to them gave he power to become the sons of God, even to them that believe on his name. So we have to have the name.
Yep.
You know, you got, I'm from the tribe of Judah, you know, I'm from the tribe of Benjamin, Levi. These guys don't want to acknowledge that you are a son of the Most High. You gotta believe on the name of Yahushua.
Right.
That's the only way.
Right.
You are a heathen man if you don't.
Right. By the time. But yeah, you know, a lot of these, you know, it's funny because, you know, a lot of these Judites, they might go back to Issachar, man. You know, you just don't know.
Let's digress, but a lot of Judites go back to the Northern Kingdom as well, to Gad and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the mixture and stuff. During those times of slavery and stuff. Because during the times of the translated slave trade, and after that, Gad didn't just disappear. They were here on the land as well. Gad, Reuben, Issachar, and they were already in this land. So, man, this brother is a prime example. Brothers that look like a certain tribe, but
you think Gad? I mean, we're Gad. I've never. You barely see a so-called Native American. They have to be looking like so-called Negroes. They have to be.
Well, it was a certain point, a certain time where they put Gad, Reuben, and Judah as just black people, as Negroes, you know. So, you know, it's a lot of athletes, entertainers that actually Reubenites and Gadites, man. You know.
You got it, bro. Yeah.
So it's a mixture amongst Israel too. You know?
6. This is Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
Hey, look, man. This is the trumpet right here. This is the loud playing instrument, man. You know? Our people supposed to be terrified, man, when the men of the Lord come up on the scene, man. You know? They did back in the ancient times, you know? But now no one has a care for the world, for the words they have about you. This doesn't kill our people, man. So therefore, Jacob's trouble is coming. The Lord's going to bring something that's going to tremble our people, man. This is supposed to shake you in your bones when the Lord is speaking, man. You know? Go ahead.
Reads, shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord have not done it?
Every morning the Lord bring forth his judgments, man. You know? You wake up, hey look, this didn't happen. A house fire. You know? They said that was a hotel or something caught on fire that was housing people in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Hey look, you had people dying from carbon monoxide, families dying. You know, earthquakes here, mudslides there. Okay? All types of judgment coming from the Heavenly Father, man. You know, I saw one article where these kids shot their mother, man. They found a gun in her purse and shot her, man. And these were young children, man. Go ahead.
Amos chapter 3, verse 7. Surely the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, will do nothing.
Right.
But he revealeth his secret.
That part of it, evil in the city.
Yeah. finish.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, skip that part.
I'm sorry from the top. This is Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city?
Trumpet is this word, man. You're supposed to get down to these tunes, man. Not to the tunes of this place going on. You know, getting back to normalcy. We don't want normalcy in this place, man. You know, we want this place to go out, man. You know, we catching hell each and every day, man. Why would you want this place to go on? Here it is. This man wants to give you 3D steaks, right? You know, the gates of hell buying up all the farmland.
Well, they got Johnson now saying, with this new variant, they gotta give everybody. First, they said this is the only vaccine that only need one jab. Now they talking about because the new variant, they gotta give everybody 2. You know, we just gonna give you 2 jabs.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, you got Edomites lining up for that thing. You know, mostly Edomites. You don't see really Jake going to get it. You know, because I've been to, I've passed by a couple of those sinners. They got the police out there, you know, directing traffic. And we passed a long line of cars. It's just Edomites. You know, I didn't see not one Jake.
Yeah, believe it or not, a lot of Jakes are wising up. They may not come into this truthfully, but they're wising up to the evilness of this devil, man.
Man, sin is being revealed.
Done. Each and every day, man.
You know, they ultimately down with the system. You see Jake walking around with 2 masks on.
Yeah, man.
You're like, what the hell?
Yeah, I saw that too. I saw that this morning, actually.
Yeah. One dude wearing, now he got the cloth mask on and then the surgical mask.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Come on, yo.
Yeah.
Get real.
They in order for Esau, man. You got
It reads on. Verse 6, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
We telling you that your enemies about to come down with great wrath. You know, that woe, evil, and the pestilence. You know, war, evil, and the pestilence. That there's written in the scriptures, lamentation, mourning, and woe. These are things that are coming down the pipeline. You know, people are supposed to be afraid. You know, especially with all the things going on in the world. But just because it hasn't visited you yet, you know, you're not sitting in Texas with your lights off,
right.
No food in the fridge, food going bad. You know, you don't know how to light a fire. You know, we good over here. We got internet. You know, we watching twerk videos on online. You know, just because it hasn't visited you, you think the Lord ain't gonna touch you.
On. Shall there be evil in a city?
Evil's bad times, man. That's like the brothers going. Look, man. RT just put out an article talking about at the G Summit meeting that nothing's gonna happen until everyone like going back to normalcy. That's not gonna happen until everyone gets the jab on the earth. Everyone, man.
Well, you had in 2015. The gates of hell, he predicted that other than a nuclear war, you know, the next epidemic, you know, which is now a pandemic, pan meaning, you know, you got Pangea, talking about the whole world, you know, was going to be from some type of V, you know, some type of pestilence, you know, but that's Esau, you know, putting things in play. You read the comment board section. You know, people, yeah, it's only going to happen because this guy, because they over here in the lab, you know, so pretty much the light is being exposed to this man, you know, and his craftiness of being able to deceive the people is failing him. And that's why he's going to have to come down with that sword.
Yeah, he has to keep his circle tight now, man, because the people are, you know, what you call those people, man? Whistleblowers, yeah. You know, everyone's becoming a whistleblower, man, because the evil is just getting out of hand with this devil, man. Even his own people are flipping on him, man.
You got this thing on Mars, talking about they landed something on Mars. Yo, you look at the video, they turned the comment board section off. You can't even comment on the video. You can check out the live stream,
right?
But you can't comment on it. You know, because everybody knows it's a bunch of BS.
Only thing they did was change the color red. It looks just like what they said the moon looks like. So all these planets look the same. Come on, man. The Lord set bounds for this devil, man.
Ain't no trees up there, homie.
Right.
It's just a rock.
Right.
Like this Earth is just that's it. You know? They ain't no life there.
Yeah.
What the hell we going? You don't see trees, my man. I'm good. How we supposed to breathe?
Yeah.
Like I say too, on that Mars, I just heard that again. I heard I heard it on the radio and I seen an article, but it's the same thing. Like every couple of years, they say the same thing. Oh, we're looking for life on Mars. But a couple of years ago, they said that they found something that proved that there's life on Mars. So it's like if you're not paying attention, you can easily be fooled. But if you pay attention, like every year they recycle the same thing. Oh, we just dropped the drone. Now we're looking for this or that. But 3 years before, they said they found water on Mars.
Yeah, people stupid.
Yeah.
They're trying to escape.
Yeah.
I got some. Any more than that, bro?
Yep.
Yeah,
Well, 7.
Yeah.
Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord have not done it?
Yeah, man. Cause the Lord controls all, man. He's the one that's giving the issues of life and death out here, man. You know, 1 Samuel, the 2nd chapter tells you that, man. All these things are coming from the Heavenly Father, but yet Jake does not feel like they need to repent from anything, man. That's the proudness of our people. Cause that's what this message is for. So yeah, the Lord's the one that does the evil, man. He wanted to bring the bad times, man. So all those people, all those Jakes out there in Texas, you know, that's being affected by this winter storm, you know, as well as in surrounding states, because it's just not Texas, man. You know,
What was it? 13 other states. They said even Hawaii is reaching the all-time temperature low.
yeah. And look, what was it? Dubai got snow, something like that. They were saying.
Yeah.
For the first time in 50 years, you had camels. You got camels with sheets of snow on them, man. You know what I'm saying?
In Hawaii, yeah. It's not Texas. It snows in Texas. It snows in Texas, you know. Damn near every year, at least. You know, parts of Texas anyway. You know, it could be snowing in one part of Texas. You drive 8 miles away, sunny as I don't know what. That's just Texas is. But yeah, Dubai it's still there 50 years. That's crazy.
Yeah, 50 years, man.
Real quick, this is Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 5. The just Lord is in the midst thereof.
Yeah, the righteous Lord is in the midst thereof, man. The midst of who? The people.
The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity.
So what he's doing is righteous.
That's right.
Judging you people, right? A lot of you thoughts and you know, game bangers and you know just pretty much sinners, man. They don't want to repent, man. The Lord is coming for you. He has your number.
That's right. It says he will not do iniquity. Every morning doeth he bring his judgment to light.
Yeah.
He faileth not.
He faileth not, man. That's why you see these events and death happen to our people every morning. You turn on the news, man. Or you flip to your news article, death here, death there. Somebody being judged, man. And it's mainly you Israelites. But yet, y'all don't want to hearken to the sound of the trumpet, man. So it's only going to get worse.
That's right. It says every morning doeth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not.
He faileth not, man. So what does that mean? Deuteronomy 32 and 39. You know? You in the hands of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua on this bad list, there's nothing anyone can do for you, man. Esau can't save you. You know?
It says, but the unjust knoweth no shame.
But what? They know of no shame. They continue in their wickedness, man. You know? They can continue to smoke their weed. Basically, during that whole ice storm, someone tried to get some weed. You know what I'm saying?
Texting a drug dealer. Yo, you trying to get up? You know, I got a little bit of water at the house. You know? They over here getting accidents, trying to meet up with each other. You know?
Right. You know, and like it tells you in 2nd Ezra 15 chapter, the Lord is tired of holding his tongue, man. You know, all the rebellious Israelites, he's coming for you, man.
And where Amos from? Verse 7? Yeah.
This is Amos chapter 3, verse 7. Surely the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, will do nothing.
Right, he's not gonna get off his throne, man. You know, I like to bring it down a lot, but you know, it's something that happened to me. You know, I had a family member tell me the Lord speaks to them personally, man. Tells him he can do this, that, and the third. Well, that's going on, man. You know?
Well, he is really, the Lord is speaking to us one-on-one, but it's in the spirit. You know? It can be through men, it can be through different people in the world. You know? But to think that the Most High is coming to you down off his throne, you know, in the room one-on-one, that's just bugged out.
That's what I'm saying. That's what that's what's an individual.
It is just
That's what the individual is saying. You know? I ain't gonna read that. The Lord gave me instruction on what I need to do. What you going off, man? Because this is the instruction book.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians 11:1. Be ye followers of me, even as I also am of a Mashiach.
Yeah, that's Apostle Paul speaking, man. He said, be ye followers of me. Why? Because I'm walking in the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. You know? Letting you know what? That you have to be taught, man. You have to follow someone that's being righteous, man. Scriptures tell you that, it tells you, be around men of understanding. You know, something to that effect. You know? You're supposed to constantly be around men of understanding, man. So,
This is
Amos chapter 3, verse 7. Surely the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, will do nothing,
right?
but he revealeth his secret unto his servants the prophets.
Yeah, it's the secret, it's the breakdowns of the scriptures, man. The message, the prophecies. He revealed it to his servants, the prophets, man, the ones that are fearing him, man. You know, start with our head apostles and elders. Come down, man. You know? A king doesn't get off his throne, right? He has messengers, man. You know, via the angels, you know? Which we're angels, man. Because angels simply means to be a messenger, man. And we're giving a message to our people that death and destruction is coming, man. You know, Lord willing, we endure as angels, you know.
yeah, it tells you that 2nd Ezra, it's the 2nd chapter.
Done.
That we are the angels of the Lord.
That's right, man. You know?
The angels are our brethren.
That's right, they are brethren.
What does that mean?
Hey, look, we angels. Exactly. They tell you that in Revelation, man. You know? What did the angel tell you know?
Yeah, I did.
Bring your precept out.
This is say Matthew chapter 10, verse 27. What I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in light.
Yeah, because what he tell when Miriam came up, Miriam and Aaron came up to Moses. Really, Miriam, she came up against Moses. She was sweet, talking shit, you know, about Moses to Aaron. Well, the Lord said, look, I'm going to speak to Moses, my servant, face to face, you know, and not in similitude. But to these people, the Lord is going to speak to them in visions, you see? So the Lord is speaking to us face to face, and it's through this word, you see? Certain decisions, you know, how certain things work out. The fact that we bring out this word, that's the spirits. That's the angels working on our minds to bring this word out. That's the Lord supping with us. You see? You got it, bro.
So this is St. Matthew chapter 10, verse 27. When I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in light, and what ye hear in the ear,
Right.
that preach ye upon the housetops.
And that's what we're doing, man. Coming out here, chief place of highways and byways, and preaching this light, man. You know, in a land full of darkness.
The housetops, you know?
Yeah.
Hey guys!
Right.
You know, that's what we doing. You know, we lift our voice like trumpets.
Hey, look, that's why we're gonna go back to Ezekiel 3:17.
I gotta say it
Yeah.
This is Amos chapter 3, verse 8. The lion have roared. Who will not fear?
Good.
The Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, have spoken. Who can but prophesy?
That's right. So when he comes from the Lord speaking unto his men, the Lord is going to have his men prophesy unto you. I mean, he's going to be telling you the things that are going to happen before they happen.
Yep.
You know, that's the testimony of Yahushai. You see?
That's right.
You got it. Yeah, you start Isaiah first.
Read one time. Isaiah.
This is Amos chapter 3, verse 8. The lion have roared. Who will not fear?
Hear a lion roar. You see? At the zoo, you're gonna be afraid.
Well, a better one. You ever watch them survival shows like Naked and Afraid and stuff like that? When they be in them little huts they make at night, they hear a roar. Oh, it's a cat. You know, they start getting all scared and stuff. You know, because they don't know, they can't see. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it's getting closer. You know?
And really, the Lion of Judah, you know, his spirit is roaring on the earth. People should be greatly afraid. You see, the spirit of Yahweh has been put on men in these last days to preach his word. And, but people are still chucking and jiving, you know, just being foolish. You know, scriptures say, be ye not foolish. You know, deal not foolishly. And that's how Jake is dealing. In the car, you and your wife, mask on. You know, I had Jake tell me, he gonna walk up to me and say, hey, we got a mask? I'm like, dude, what do you want from me?
Right.
You know? You walked up to me, asked
Right.
me if I got a mask. Where's your mask
Right.
at, my guy? Like, shit, I didn't ask you to come up to me.
Right.
Amos chapter 3, verse 8.
Now if I sneeze.
Alright.
The lion have roared.
Right.
Who will not fear? The Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, have spoken. Who can but prophesy?
Yeah, Luke 1:70, man. You know, the Lord has spoken through his men. You know? Right? You know, like what was it, the prophet Jeremiah? You know? He wanted to stop prophesying, but it was burning in him, man. He couldn't help it, man. You know? Who can help, who can but prophesy, man? And that's what we're doing.
That's right. It's the Lord speaking ultimately.
Yeah.
It's Isaiah 58:1. Cry loud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet,
Right?
and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins.
That's what we're doing, man, week in and week out, man. You know? To show you Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, you Israelite foreigners, where you going off at, man? You know? Because your enemy's not going to tell you. They're going to tell you that what you're going off is actually good things, man. You know? Why? Because it promotes the flesh, man. You know? When we're supposed to be more spiritual than fleshly, man. You know?
Some of the definitions for trumpet is it says shout, be well.
Hey, look, shout, man. A lot of people say, well, if he wasn't so loud, he wasn't so, you know, maybe someone will hearken to the message. And look, man, we don't do the sealing, man. It's the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that does the sealing, man. And we come in the same authority right, as our big brother Yahushua, man. Okay? So no, we're not going cause that's what Esau wants you to do, man. He wants you to, okay guys. Look at the Christian church, man. You know? You know, no man. We speaking with authority when we coming up here, man.
Yep, real quick. Matthew 7:29 and verse 28. And it came to pass when Yahushua had ended these sayings, the people were astonished at his doctrine.
Yeah, man. They were astonished, man. How does he, you know, this man's letters, man?
Yeah, 'cause he spoke in parables.
Yeah.
You know, he was very deep. You know, it says he spoke with confidence.
Look, he said something. They went home. They had to think about it. They probably didn't get it till like 2 days later, man.
He didn't have any gimmicks. He said everything straightforward. You know, it says, "For he taught them as one having authority, and not as the scribes."
Yeah.
You know, these scribes, they're trying to make jokes. Look at IUIC, how they be teaching. You know, trying to slander the men of the Lord while they be teaching. You know, bearing false witness.
Yeah.
Everything's going to add up at the end of the day. You know, you're going to be judged.
What was that guy? Nah, they said GMS had the truth. They were the prophets of the Lord. Yeah. And he used to wonder how, like, you know, these other Israelite groups will look like what you were saying. You know, talking about they promote raping girls, this, that, and the third. He said they ain't did none of that. He said, don't you think they be locked up? You know, but people don't understand that. They just go off of, they says no. We'll tell you what the Bible says about it, man.
Well, they show you, you know, they show you these GTA movies, you commit a crime, you know, cops don't even have to be there. Like, they show you like the game GTA, you really don't have, you commit a crime, but somehow, some way, the cops, you already got a cop signal, you know? They already know what you look like, who you are. They show you in this, because these are the cameras everywhere.
Right.
You know, they use the satellite cameras, they use the ping from your phones. You know, that's why they always asking you what your location is. You know, is this you? Well, yeah, that's me. Because they know there's a lot of scammers too. They're trying to pinpoint where you are. And they show you this movie with Jason Statham, whatever his dude's last name is. You know, the martial artist, transporter guy, Jobs and Shaw. They show you this movie called Redemption with him. He was in London. He committed a crime. He threw a guy off a building. Man, he was running away, and the police, they already knew. They didn't even see the action being done. They rewinded it. You know, they rewinded him doing the action. They identified him by facial recognition. Yeah, he was walking the street. You know, he was all drunk. You know, the next couple of days, oh, we got him. You know, oh, we found the person. Because Esau is looking at everything from the satellites.
Yep.
So there ain't no crime being done. You see these red light, green light, these things. There's cameras in there. There's traffic cameras in there. Yeah. Cameras on the highway. There's cameras.
We got cameras in this.
In the parking meters.
Exactly.
You got cameras on the street lights.
Cameras on the street lights. Yeah. There's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody getting no crime.
Right.
You know, they're gonna track you all the way back. All the way back.
Yep.
You know? Where's the girls saying this thing happens? You know? Shoot, you go to these colleges, these women yelling rape, you got men getting convicted, you know? But that's not happening because the Lord is on our side and we ain't doing nothing like that, you know? But you ain't getting away with no crimes in Babylon. I'm sorry.
Is that it?
A little bit more, that's it. I'm reading again. Isaiah 58:1, cry aloud, spare not.
Why are we crying to our people, man? No one gotta ask. The scripture says, cry aloud. Why are we crying to our people, man? You know? It's because they're going off, man. When you this book is what? The good news. This gospel is the good news. So if you got good news, you want to go spread it to your people, man. To lift them up, man. You know? And look, man, it's better days ahead. You know? The Lord looks like us. He's gonna come back and deliver us. We gonna always be in a situation, you know.
Here we calling Jake, crying out to him. We called them, you know, to repent, to turn back. You know, and at the same time, we're not sparing no feelings.
Yep.
It says, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions.
And how do we show our people their transgressions, man? By coming straight out the scriptures and telling them. Well, you can't eat shrimp. It don't say that in the Bible. They eat fish with fins and scales. What does a shrimp have? It's a shellfish. You know what I'm saying? But that's the Lord speaking in deep, dark parables for our people to not understand.
Well, they show you in Shark Tales, you have the shrimp. Yeah, different generation. They show you in Shark Tales with Will Smith. You know, he played the fish Marlin. You had the whale who thought he was a shark. You know, they over here eating shrimp. You know, they show you how dirty the shrimp was. You know, just they in the bottom, the most dirtiest part of the ocean, the shrimp chilling there. You know, that's what you eating. You eating the filth of the ocean. The roaches. I don't see y'all niggas going to capture the roaches.
Right.
You know, eating them bad boys. Not me.
You know, right? Might as well.
Might as well, yo. You might as well. Never mind. It says, and show my people their transgressions, in the house of Jacob their sins.
Yeah, because sin is transgression of the law. See, what you guys gotta understand, the law is still here, man. You know? The law abides over man as long as he liveth, man. You know? And that's one of the reasons why we're telling you, because look, man, you're gonna have to pay for your sins, man. According to Romans the 6th chapter, the wages of sin is death. And death is coming for our people, man. And Jacob's trouble, man. Which we're already in. We're already in it, man. And it's going to get worse, man. That's why the Lord said, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. You got a precept? Yeah. Just bring your precept down. Let's get that. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Whichever one you want to get first.
Okay. I was going to get Romans.
Go ahead.
It's Romans chapter 3, verse 31. Do we then make void the law through faith?
Right, just because you believe, yeah, I believe, you know what I'm saying? Right? You believe in the names, you believe in the Heavenly Father, so-called believe, right? Does that mean you don't have to keep the law? Does that mean you can just go ahead and just eat a shrimp salad? Because you believe?
Yeah, scripture talk about faith without works is dead. You know?
Good.
And our works is we showing the Lord, you know, of course preaching this word, you know, preaching the word, being brotherly, but that all goes back to us following the commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai at the same time. You know? That shows you following the Lord's commandments, you come out here and preach the word.
That's right.
Scriptures talk about wisdom will not enter into a body that is subject unto sin. You know? You just commit sin, well, wisdom's gonna flee from you. And that wisdom and knowledge, which should be a stability of your time, the spirit just gonna be gone. You know, so we gotta keep this these commandments.
Just bring it up. Just keep bring out what you got.
This is Romans chapter 3, verse 31. Do we then make void the law through faith?
So that's what a lot of people say. You know, I thought I was covered through the belief in Christ. You know, well, no, you're not. You know, everybody think they good. As long as they believe on the world, ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, they good. You know, you've got Israelites who think like that. You know, or we under the new covenant. You know, we don't gotta keep the law no more. We don't gotta go out there on the highways and byways and preach the Bible no more. I guess we in the kingdom. Chilling,
man. They done got a little bit of land, you know.
You know they even got damn land.
I still on the curses. Go ahead. You finished?
Yahweh forbid.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, establish the law.
That's what we're doing. We're establishing the law, man. That's part of crying aloud, sparing not, man. Letting our people know, look, man, these things you have to continue to do, man. If you believe, if you got faith in the Heavenly Father through His only begotten Son, right? You gotta refrain from these things, man. Worshiping idols, you know. Jake walking around with a Buddha necklace on, you know. But they so-called praying to the God of the Bible, right? How you gonna believe in 7 different things, man? You know? Get out of the precept.
Yeah, this is Romans chapter 6, verse 15. What then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace?
Yeah, but under grace, man. That's what a lot of these Christians think, man. You know?
Yeah.
You want to speak on it? Go ahead.
Yeah, because we're not being judged by the law, you know? Right now, we got mercy, you know? We got mercy in the time to get right, you see? When we take this grace period for granted, you know, and you just be a bigger demon, you know, scripture talk about use not your occasion, your liberty, your freedom, your grace period that you've been given for the occasion of the flesh, you know? Yeah, we're not, like I said, we're not being judged by the law, but what? We are now being captives under Yahweh God. You know, we paid our debt for the law of sin. You see, now we gotta do what Yahweh God says. You know, now we under His laws. You see, He told us what? I write no new commandment unto you. You know, He told us to love our brothers as ourselves and love the Most High with all our hearts. You know, with these 2 commandments, like the law, if you're doing those things, and you're walking in the Spirit, you're gonna be good. You know, you gotta work on the Sabbath still. You know,
All these things we rehearse, man. You know, it's just leading up to what we're gonna actually be doing in the kingdom, man. You know?
Romans chapter 6, verse 15. What then shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace? Yahweh forbid.
Means hell no. You know? You do it to the best of your ability. Like the brother Isaiah said, the scripture say faith without works is dead. You know? You gotta be active in this thing, man. What the scripture say, if we not just to hear the word, but do it also, James the 1st chapter. Alright? You got anything? No? Go back to that, either Ezekiel 3:17 or 2 Ezra 15. And part of the contract people is the prophecies that's coming down the pipeline, man. It's gonna get ugly out here, man. You know? How you look? What's that song by Jay? It was all good just a week ago, man. You know? It was all good just a week ago, man.
yeah, now that nigga's locked up in jail. You know,
Yep.
spent 9 years of his life behind bars. He just got a record deal for 1 hit in a super dance move. Real quick, it's Ezekiel 7:25. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none.
Yeah, man. How hard is that to not to understand, man? Destruction is coming, man. Through this devil, man. Through his unrighteous laws, decrees, right? His draconian laws. You know? Oh, you can't go here. You can't travel. But yeah, but what? You free though, right? You free though, right? You free to go and do whatever the hell you want to do, right? That's right, right? That don't sound like it. That don't sound like it. You know, you got a muzzle up here, muzzle up there, but you free though. Read it again. What I
It's
missed?
like people running just stupid as hell to me, bro. Bro, I don't even want to leave the house. Ezekiel 7:25. They practicing for Jacob's trouble.
They really are. They really are.
Ezekiel 7:25, destruction cometh,
Uh-huh.
and they shall seek peace,
Mm-hmm.
and there shall be none.
Yeah, they're gonna be seeking peace, man. But the devil is not at peace with you, man. You know? It's gonna get so bad out here that a lot of people is gonna be thrown in the white flag, man. But this is ultimate destruction coming from the Lord, like we just read. Should there be evil in the city and the Lord has not done it? Evil times come. You know? Ain't no turning back now, man. You know? It's travail upon a woman with child. And they shall not escape, man. There's not gonna be no back door for 2/3 of our people to escape out of, man. There's not gonna be a little cubby hole where they can go and hide, man. You know? And the only way you're gonna be protected is by returning back to the Lord, man. While you still have time.
I got that.
Huh.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1, but of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you.
Now why is there no need that the apostle write unto us, man? Why? Because we've been measuring the times, man. Right? Being diligent. So we know what's getting ready to befall this place, man. Okay?
For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Yeah, the day of the Lord's gonna catch our people off guard, man. You know, gonna catch our people putting pocket pool with their hands with their hands down. You know, spiritually. You know, a thief don't let you know when he about to come take your goods. You know, that's how the Lord's coming back, man. He'll catch our people in these false religions, these false doctrines, right? Out here committing all types of wicked, sinful acts. Men with men, women with women. You know?
Yep. You look at that word note, it says to receive by any of the sense, to note, to discern, to perceive with the eyes, to pay attention, observe. You know, so know, man, we have the knowledge to understand. You see, and look at the word definition for perfectly. It goes into diligently. So we are diligently seeking to know, to look into the times of when Yahushua would make his second return.
That's right.
You know, we understand these things. We have been given the spirit of understanding.
That's right.
You know, we measure the times.
Like the scriptures say, you know, what's that, Matthew? You can discern the time. You can discern, you know, if it's going to be good outside, you know, what the weather's going to be like, but you can't discern the times you're living in, paraphrasing, you know?
Matthew 16.
Kind of. Got it, bro.
Verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them,
Yep.
as travail upon a woman with child,
Yep.
and they shall not escape.
Yeah, man. The Lord's gonna bring more hell, man. You know, like the scriptures say, because you I reached out my hand, no man regarded. That's why the Lord's bringing these calamities, man. It should be the whole city of Israelites out here, man. Listen to this word. But they're not doing it. They're forsaking their heavenly Father. So what? Death and destruction is coming, man. And then our people gonna be seeking peace, man. They gonna want Esau even to get off of them, man. They doing it now with their hands up, don't shoot, right? But what? The Lord is not hearing that, man. BLM, Black Lives Matter, you know? They're gonna be seeking peace.
This is 1 Thessalonians 5:3, and it says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction falleth upon them.
Yeah, sudden destruction. Yeah, Amos the 5th chapter. Yeah, if you ain't holding up. Then sudden destruction, man. Sudden, it happens without catching you off guard, per se. You know what I'm saying?
Let me finish this out first.
Come on, yeah.
Then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child.
Yeah, when a woman is going through them contractions, them birth pains of bringing a baby in the earth, right? She can't escape that, man. That was put on her. You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna be able to escape that.
Yeah, she's in labor already.
She's in labor.
The baby's coming.
She can't push that baby back up in her womb. The water's broken, man. That baby got nowhere else to go but down and out. You know? And pain comes from that.
Because as, you know, simile, you know, describing something using like or as, it says, as travail upon a woman with a child. So when a woman, she knows that baby's coming, but then what? When her water breaks, it happens suddenly.
Yeah.
You know, they show you in the movies, my water broke. You know, and after that, it's done deal.
Yep.
Now the pain is coming.
Yep.
You know, so the day of the Lord is going to come upon them suddenly. When that water breaks, they be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Rushing to get to that. Rushing to get help. You know what I'm saying? Rushing to the hospital. Woman screaming. The man don't know what the hell to do. He just, you know.
Call the ambulance.
Right.
And it reads, and they shall not escape.
And they should not escape, man. You know?
You can't escape those labor pains.
That's right. You can't escape the day of the Lord. What you people gonna do in that day? You know? What you Israelites gonna do in that day?
You got second Ezra 16?
I got second Ezra
16. I got that. Yeah, you bring free stuff out now, bring mine.
Go ahead. Just St. Matthew chapter 24, verse 43. This is St. Matthew chapter 24, verse 42. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doeth come.
Yeah, the scripture's saying watch, man. I mean, that's plain and simple, man. Watch for these things. That's what a prophet's supposed to be doing, man. You know? Going back to what we got to bring that precept about, man. Ezekiel 3, man. You know? Watch always, man. For what? The prophecies. Because they're coming, like I told you, Habakkuk the 2nd chapter. Though it tarry, wait for it. Because it will surely come. How we know that? Because the words of the Heavenly Father are faithful and true, man. You know? Lord said, Isaiah the 14th chapter, so have I spoken, so shall it come to pass, with the paraphrase. You know?
St. Matthew chapter 24, verse 43.
Yep.
But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come.
Yep.
They say, know this. Like,
Yeah,
look, you
they
don't
do.
know what hour it's coming. But I'm
Right.
telling you, if you know how bad it's going to get,
Yep.
you know, because you see that woman that was jogging, she don't know how bad it's going to get.
Nope.
You know?
Nope.
If you still, you know, planning vacation time, I had a Jake tell me, I had a family member tell me they're in Texas right now,
Yeah.
you know, talking about, you know, this whole ordeal. I can't wait for summertime. What? Yo, I didn't even respond.
They're waiting for better days.
Things ain't getting better.
Right.
It says real quick to that point, because I got a family member, a relative.
The right relative.
Yeah. It's always one of my relatives is always telling me and saying that as soon as it's over, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that, they're gonna do this. We're talking about Puerto Rico, the Bahamas, Costa Rica, all this stuff, and but in the same breath, say they're not gonna take the vaccine. I mean the vaccines, like.
What does Scripture say about say not what you're gonna do the next day?
Exactly.
You know.
But I was just saying that to say it. That's how you know that they're not paying attention, because in order for you to do those things, to travel and go and leave this place, a brother already did a lesson showing that you got to have that vaccination card that says that you took it for you to even leave the country to get to these places.
That's your new passport.
And your and your passport, yeah.
No, that's your new passport.
Yeah.
But they had a brother did a video on the article about over, I believe it was the UK. You know, people can no jab, no job.
Yeah.
You had a woman in New York. You know, I believe it was in New York. You know, she was a waiter,
Yeah.
and her job asked her if she's thinking about taking the jab. You know, oh no, I'm not. Well, they wrote her a letter and let her go.
Yep.
You know.
It's like keep your mouth shut.
It was oh, never mind. Go ahead.
You want to say something?
Yeah, it was another article that brother did in DC. It was like you couldn't go into the grocery store without having the paperwork that you got the vaccine, and you had to have your ID to match the paperwork that you had the vaccine.
Which really, you know, people are gonna forge that.
Yeah.
You know, but they're talking about QR codes. You know, because now why do you think they rewards programs? You know, sign up for our rewards program. But now they have the QR machines. You know, so I know some buildings they don't even have keys. They got little fobs to open the doors with.
Yeah, a lot of places, you know, hotels, apartment complexes, they're switching to
fobs.
What do you call it?
They're called fobs.
They're called fobs.
That's what it's called. It's called a fob, but it has the RFID tag inside.
Yeah, you can operate through your phone.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's what, you know, they're making these smart cities, you know, to ultimately get you programmed to take in that MOB.
It's so cold, he don't want to pick it up. Finish that Matthew up.
It's Matthew chapter 24, verse 43. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come,
Right.
he would have watched.
He would have watched. If he would have known, but we're telling you we're telling our people that look, the thief is coming, man. You know?
That God is literally about to visit this earth.
Right.
Power. You see? The only begotten Son, the Heavenly Father.
Yeah.
You see? He's about to come and visit this place.
And he's doing it now. He's just scratching the surface with certain things that's been he's been putting on the earth. You know, whether it's through these storms and tempests, you know, these earthquakes, or whether it's through these plagues. You know, I saw another article on that disease out there in Africa, man. You know, that people are just bleeding, man.
Were they saying? I'm sorry.
And they're dying within a day. You got it?
Were they saying the new African strand is here in America?
Yeah, well, of course, yeah.
They're saying numbers at an all-time low. You know, right now they're saying They keep telling you things are looking good.
Yeah.
But they're not gonna stay that way.
Right.
What the hell are you talking about? Aren't you supposed to be giving the people some type of hope?
Yeah.
Look, these people got all the answers, but they got no solutions. Oh, don't worry. You know, just do this. Things are gonna get better. But then when they see things getting better, oh no, that's not the better we were talking about.
Yeah.
The better we're talking about is a jab in each arm, a chip, a microchip inside of you. You know, sanctions on these other countries and nations that don't want to let sodomites, these vile affections, you know, women's lib, women dressed up as Barbie dolls nowadays.
Hey, look, made a spectacle, man.
Like, goddamn.
You know?
How much makeup you got on your face, girl?
They need it, though.
Can I finish that masterpiece?
The reason he would have watched.
He would have watched. Look, man, this man was like, forget that.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, I didn't know if I didn't put oil in the car. The damn thing would have blown up. Porsche. You know, don't even have change the oil on it. Damn Porsche blow up. You're going to be highly upset. I would have changed the oil. This truth, you know, is going to lead to an eternal salvation. You know, a power, you see, it's going to lead to salvation. You know? I wish I wouldn't have missed out on that. You know? Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
The words are there. You know?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. We'll take it. Go ahead, bro.
And would not have suffered his house to be broken up.
Yeah, man.
To be spoiled.
Yeah, to be robbed.
They're going to be totally destitute.
Because that's what the Heavenly Father is bringing. You read Matthew, the 10th chapter, it tells you, it comes to bring division, man. He say in the 34th chapter, I come not to bring peace but a sword. You know, to bring division between the families, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it starts with this word within that ultimate judgment. You know?
Yep.
Jacob's trouble. Everybody turn on one another. People being put to death, destroyed. You know, that's what's coming out here.
Right. That's why it's good. Look, you gotta have no close, tight friends right now. Cause they gonna turn on you, man. You know, if they're not part of the hopeful elect, they don't have this truth, they gonna turn on you, man.
All right.
You know, cause the brother's gonna be brotherly to the end, man. You know.
I only got relatives and brothers. I don't got no fucking friends, yo.
Yeah.
And we young, you know.
That's right.
People, we don't want to talk to these people. They don't be talking about nothing. The women through.
Yeah.
You know?
Through and ran through.
Through and ran through. You go, this one might be nice. Then she open her mouth.
Yeah.
You go, oh, I'm gonna stay away from that one.
Smacking while she eating.
All right. She loud as hell.
Yeah.
Smallest one loud.
Yeah, yeah.
What the hell are you so loud for? So she already looking at you while she loud, see if you paying attention.
Yeah.
We ain't looking at you.
Yeah.
Any more than that?
Not 43.
Yeah. 3 verse 44.
Yep. This is verse 44, Matthew chapter 24, verse 44. Therefore, be ye also ready.
So we gotta be ready. You know, it starts with the mind. You see, we all. What they say with the elders and apostles and brothers, we saying, if you ready, you don't gotta get ready.
Yeah.
If you stay ready, you gotta get ready. You know? Look at this guy. He ain't ready. Dude running across the street with shorts on, bro. Basketball shorts, a t-shirt. Come on, bro.
Some Bruce Lee's on.
He ain't ready.
He got some Bruce Lee's on.
You know?
Like karate shoes.
You stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
Yeah.
You know? Read that part again.
Verse 44, therefore, be ye also ready.
Therefore, be ye also ready. Don't be like that, the foolish versions.
Yep.
They went out to meet the Lord. They didn't take. How the hell is that? You go out, you don't take no oil in your lamp.
I know, right?
How you supposed? You know?
Yeah.
No oil. You just go out there.
I'm gonna get some on the way.
That's like I'm about to go on a long journey.
Yeah.
I'm about on E.
Yeah.
You know, we're about to hit the bypass.
Yeah, I'll stop at the gas station.
I'm on the quarter tank. We're about to
Right.
drive 3 hours.
Not even a quarter, you know, the gas light that came
Yeah, gas light came on.
You know?
Get the bypass traveling.
Yeah.
Then you good.
Going on back roads. You
I
see the
know,
gas
right?
station.
50, you in Texas, bro.
Yeah.
Before the storm.
I know,
50
right?
miles, 100 miles next gas station.
You got like 37 miles to eat.
You're like, I think I can make it.
Yeah, I can make it.
And then they slept. Come on, yo. You ain't got it.
That's right.
You rejected the Lord back then, you most definitely rejected him today.
You got it, bro. You got it.
Reads on, verse 44. For in such an hour as you think not.
So in such an hour, look, that means the Lord is coming quick.
Yeah.
You know, we over here measuring the times. I know certain things, I'd be like, dang, should I even do that? Things go down tomorrow. Things go down next week.
I be thinking about that too, man.
Like, damn, yo, I gotta do this.
Yeah.
You know, I got this coming up, but am I
Yeah.
even gonna be able to make it to that?
Yeah, I be thinking about that too, man.
You know, because we hasten the day.
Get that get up out of here, man. Brothers catching hell, man. You know?
Yep.
And it's intensifying, man. That's why, you know, you got to constantly be in the spirit, man. Constantly be in the spirit, man. You know? F everything else,
I
man.
know, right? You're least up on your spot, you're like, damn, should I move? Should I just
Yeah.
stay here?
Yeah.
Because, like, this thing really about to go down.
Yeah, you better hunker down where you at.
Uh-huh. This deal is literally about to go down. They talking about, you know, the economy ain't gonna be doing so hot. You know, things is really about to collapse.
Yeah.
Inflation's about to be through the roof. Things about to be expensive out here. About to be a lot of looting and stealing. You know, here it is with these shutdowns. You know, if certain technology don't work well, that RFID technology is opening up certain doors. That's still gonna work. This digital. Look, Esau's gonna make a way to present. The Yahweh Shema is gonna make a way for this devil to present a chip. This chip. You know, to present this chip so nice that people are gonna take it. There's gonna be some friction, but majority of the people, because everybody you talk to about this, everybody you talk to about this jab, you're gonna starve them out.
Yeah.
Everybody you talk to about this jab, well, damn, you know, they're gonna make it mandatory on jobs. Everyone you talk to, oh, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it.
Yeah, don't say what you're gonna do.
They always say they're not gonna get it, but as soon as you bring up the point, well, what if they make it mandatory on your job? They be like, you know, like a deer in headlights. Well, dang, I guess I'll take it.
Yeah.
Well, where is your moral? Because they don't have a power backing them. They don't have a moral. They don't have a standard.
Yeah, Buddha ain't backing them, man. You know, JC ain't backing them, man. You know, all them Moors and Kemits and Pan-African, all that nonsense. That ain't backing them, man. They're promoting them to get the jab and the MOB, right? But Yahweh Shai, he ain't with that, you know?
He said he's gonna make a way for us to escape in our temptations.
That's right.
While these people can't escape, we're gonna have a way to escape. We got we got the back door.
Yep.
They show the blast go off. There ain't no way he survives.
Yep.
You know, maybe that movie.
Yeah.
How you get out of there? They showed out the movie how you escape. Right. That's us.
That's right.
Angel's gonna intervene. You see?
Tell you that Daniel told you.
You know, we'll get finish out the match for the movie.
Reads on. Verse 44. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as you think not.
Yeah, in such an hour as you think not, these things gonna happen, man. The Lord said He's gonna cause that problem in Israel to cease, man. You know, these things that happen upon the earth, prophecy, it's gonna happen, man. You know, contrary to popular belief, man.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you know, I believe it, but you know, maybe 50 years from now, or when I'm dead, long and gone, nah, man.
Come on, man. We've evolved.
Right.
Nuclear
We've
capability.
evolved.
These last 50 years, we evolved so much. That Cold War, that was the reason why it's never gonna happen again.
Yep. That's what they say.
Come on, man. These people are so fucking stupid. You see, the sun came out. You got Edomites walking their dogs. You know, Jake out here, you know, getting food. You know, getting drunk. You know, everybody think, oh, you know, better day tomorrow. The sun's gonna come out tomorrow, spirit. You know, the sun will come out.
Well, I know, right? There's gonna be some type of normalcy because, like it tells you in Matthew, the days of Noah, they were eating and drinking. So
yeah, before Jacob's trouble.
yeah, you know.
You know, that's why they're deceived.
Yep.
You know, because yeah, we were he that buy as though he bought not.
Right.
You know, but pretty much everything we have in this world, we're not holding that to any value. You know, when this deal goes down, everybody gonna lose everything.
Yeah.
We're not gonna say, damn, we lost that.
Yeah, we're not holding on to nothing here. Yeah.
I lost that those Bitcoin stocks.
Yeah.
No, we don't care. We got riches in heaven.
Yeah.
So many riches that the Lord had to put it in another dimension for us.
Different realm.
In a different realm until we come and get it.
Yeah. New riches.
Until He brings us to it.
Bodies. That's why we don't care about these bodies, man. Oh, you gotta miss it too. Who gives a damn, man? We get new bodies when we go up in the kingdom, man. Oh, you're short. Ooh, we don't look. We gonna be in our stature. You know what I'm saying?
They say health is above infinite wealth.
That's right.
We're gonna be healthy, boy.
Hey, look, Edom can tell you that.
Right?
You know, all them heart transplants and you know. What you gotta go on.
For in such an hour as you think not, the Son of Man cometh.
So these prophecies are gonna come to pass.
That's right.
You know, we gotta be watching. You gotta be paying attention.
Yeah.
You know.
It ain't. You know. It's get sick of Ezra's now. You know, because we gotta watch by linking what's happening in society in the world with the scriptures, man. That's what it means by watch. You know, watch the news, watch all alternative news for the most part, because the the local news is not going to give you everything that's going on around the world, man. You know?
Second Ezra. Yep. Second Ezra, chapter 9.
You got something to say?
Yeah, I got one over here. You want me to get yours first?
Yep.
You got that one.
Second
Second verse 16.
Yeah, it's good. Because I don't want to get it about 16.
This is Second Ezra chapter 9 verse 1.
Right.
He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
So when we're watching, we have to be diligent at it, man. I mean, it's constantly at it, man. No breaks, man. We don't need no breaks here, man. You know what I mean? We in hell. We trying to get the hell up out of here, man. So we constantly watching for the prophecies, man. And what's coming down the pipeline, man. And we at the end of this thing, man. They don't need to be lackadaisical, finding excuses. Oh, I ain't got it today, huh? No, man. Because what one brother don't know, another brother needs to know, man. And push this information out and warn our people and let them know.
Well, that's why you see a brother, you know, hey, that can't win into it, that can't win into it, that can't win into it, because realistically, if you only subscribe to this camp,
right?
You know, well, damn, why they said something, because even though main camp might have said this or this camp might have said that, well, if you're not subscribed to those camps, it don't matter. You know, that's why you see a lot of brothers doing the same videos on news updates.
Yep.
You know, because you don't know who's watching your channel. You might be a brand new subscriber only watching you.
That's right.
You know, that's why you gotta do those different videos.
Yeah.
Real quick, yeah, I gotta preach some back up. Diligent. This is Proverbs 22 and 29. Seest thou a man diligent in his business?
Yeah, I mean, and this is the Lord's business, man. You know, you see a man diligent in the Lord's business, go ahead.
He shall stand before kings.
Stand before kings, man.
That's right. Yahushua is the King of Kings.
Ultimate.
I mean, he's gonna be in the midst of kings. He's gonna stand before kings in honor. You know, that's a man diligent in his business, and part of that diligence, like you said, is just measuring the time, watching. Because watch just don't mean to sit back and on the couch and watch TV.
Right.
It means to warn as well.
Right.
You know, you watching because you're the lookout man, you're the watchman, right? Yep. So you watching, you know, and you know you got stakeouts. Let us know, you know, you watch for this hour, I watch for this hour.
Yeah.
You know, you're supposed to watch when the criminal leaves the house. When you just leave the house, you just watching, you're not gonna say anything.
Right.
Like, yo, get up, you gotta follow.
Right.
Nah,
you know,
you gotta say something.
That's right. Because look, the ultimate thing is the Jerusalem's not a praise in the earth right now, man. The Lord told us what? Isaiah 62 and 6. You know, just get it real fast, man. Be shot.
Oh, what do you want?
62 and 6, Isaiah. I said, watchmen upon thy wall day and night.
Keep not silent till Jerusalem is made a praise in the earth.
That's it, man. And Jerusalem's not a praise in the earth, so why we holding back? You know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah, that's how watchmen upon their walls, O Jerusalem.
Yeah.
Which shall never hold their peace, day nor night.
Catching hell, eat. Don't tell them, no. We don't know what we eat, man.
Yeah.
You don't know what we drinking. We want to, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to warn the people.
They say, ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silent.
Keep not silence.
Made
Jerusalem a praise.
Established,
yeah.
Jerusalem praise on the earth.
Bring it out. No. The scripture said better than what we do.
Isaiah chapter 62 verse 6.
Uh-huh.
I have set watchmen upon thy walls.
Start with the head apostles and elders and the men before them, right? On down to brothers like ourselves, man.
You know, there's breakdowns.
Yep.
Teach what we know.
Yep.
You know, teach what you were taught.
That's right.
Oh, Jerusalem.
Which is a people before it's a place, man. It's referring to you Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. And the Israelite foreigners. We can't forget about you, man. Because we were scattered as a people, man. You know, so you're going to have the elect looking like Asians. looking like so-called
Edomites.
Africans, Edomites, so-called white people, man. You know, this is not a black Hebrew. It's a Hebrew Israelite thing, man.
All right,
You know?
we invited every skin color
Yeah.
into this thing.
Exactly.
Just not every nation.
That's right.
Like I say too, there's something that Apostle Gabar, it stuck with me ever since I heard the Apostle say it. Apostle Gabar, it stuck with me in every situation. The Lord said He was going to do something, such as scattering the Israelites. He ain't going to do no half-ass job of doing anything.
Right.
So it's going to be Israelites that look like every single nation on the planet.
Yeah.
And like the brother said, we're not bringing in every nation. It's just going to be those of us that look like every nation. So we can't, no matter what they look like, we can't judge them just off
Right.
what they look like.
Right.
Because it's true.
I know, right? It's gallivanting. You know what I'm saying?
You see the team, they gotta wear a mask, boy. They can take they rules for that.
We taking all that. Hey, look, we all taking that. You know, the brothers up there.
I'm done playing with these women, bro. I've seen some crazy shit about these women.
They gonna be right in the kingdom. You know, we got that.
They show you these women, bro. They look decent. They got their nose done. They got their boobs done. Their ass done. Every part of them fake. Yeah, they know natural women nowadays. The most natural woman you're gonna find is a bitch in the hood. You know, that can't afford to get her ass done.
Don't think.
Shoulder pads, bro.
Yeah. Butt pad suit. Butt pad suit, yeah. You know? But the Lord said He's taking all that away. Costly arrays and stuff like that. You know?
These women gonna be out here, bro.
They're gonna be brought down low, man. What you got?
Just like Esau's gonna be brought down low.
Exactly.
They both got this deal together.
They gonna fall together.
London Bridge is falling down.
Right.
Nope.
No, they don't believe.
That's the beauty behind it.
Huh? Yeah.
Bookstore.
Yeah.
Man, they were buying books like this.
Yeah.
Buying books.
Yeah.
I think they buy technology books.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
My point is, they don't believe in outside.
Oh no. Women believe in so-called white man and science.
Women don't believe in anything. They
You know?
believe in a fucking fairy tale.
But that's what this man promotes.
Yeah.
You know, that's what Esau promotes, a fairy tale, man. You know?
They don't believe anything true.
Yeah.
They believe in all these lies.
Well, truth gets to their conscience, man. It makes them want to, you know, they don't want to be,
What?
they don't want to be up on some type of authority.
I had a woman telling me the reason why Texas is in blackouts because the pipe froze. I said, come on. I was like, yeah, I don't want to hear that right now. I was like, I gotta go.
Verse 6, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem.
It's rolling blackouts. I mean, they turn it off, turn it back on. Texas, there's 3 major power grids in America, and Texas got their own. How the hell they worried about running out of power? You know? That's why they say, really, Texas is a mass land. It's not the biggest state, you know, but damn near almost got the most amount of people. Them in California.
O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night.
Right, because you got Jerusalem everywhere, man. Scattered like it's going to the other 4 corners of the earth. James 1:1, 12 tribes scattered abroad, man. So you got brothers in other parts of the world bringing out this truth, man. You know? Like I woke up this morning, the brothers in London was bringing it out, man. You know?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah. You know, they bringing the truth out, getting it in. Right. You know?
Ye that make mention of the Lord,
Right.
keep not silence.
Yeah, so take no breaks, man. You got guys taking weeks off, months off. You good, bro. You know? No, man, you got to constantly be on your watch, man. You got guys taking years off, they coming back. It don't work like that, man. You know? It don't work like that, man. barricade, find jobs. The first ones to get fired, right? You can't get a decent deal on a house, you know? Systematic racism that was set up for our people, right? Interest rate 20% on the car. You know, these other nations, what, 4%, 5%?
Yeah. The car costs $10,000. You're
Right.
paying $18,000 for the car.
Yeah.
Literally, my car costs $9,000. They told me I'm paying $18,000 when it's all said and done. I'm paying double.
Paying double, man.
What the hell?
Yeah.
You see the price tag?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Fucking interest.
Yeah.
That's wicked, yo.
Yep. You know, I had someone tell me, you know, I'm just sick and tired of systematic racism. You know what I'm saying? Well, you're Israelite. You know? That's why these things are happening, man.
Man, that's just... Jake didn't know about that word until Esau started saying on it. Esau, look, their media has been deceiving you how to think.
Yep.
You know? Oh, white masculinity is a problem. Male masculinity is a problem. You know? When everybody would think of mine know that these women who are feminists are just bugged out of their damn minds.
Demons.
You see? Oh, this... Look, Esau says, if Esau tomorrow is going to tell you that they found a second sun behind Mars, everybody would believe it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Just because he said it. This man has really deceived the minds of the people. Did you know on Mars, when we were there, you know, there were humans.
Yeah, part of his witchcraft.
There was humans. They're thousands of years old.
Yeah. It's
Show
part of
you on
his
the
witchcraft.
fucking TV.
Yeah.
Like, yo, come on. People will believe it.
Yep.
This is Proverbs 22 and 29.
Yep.
Seest thou a man diligent in his business?
Uh-huh.
He shall stand before kings.
Uh-huh.
He shall not stand before mean men. And mean just meaning average.
Yep.
You know, cause you got Jake. Jake is just gonna be those that fell out of the truth. You know, those that
Gonna be least in the kingdom.
they're gonna be least. They're gonna be average Israelites.
AJs.
They're gonna be on
Average Joes.
average. They're gonna be Israel. You know, we're gonna be the whole earth is gonna be elevated. You know, everyone gonna be on the level. Every heathen's gonna be on the level of Rothschild. You know, they ain't nothing. You know, Jake.
Every heathen.
The heathens, yeah, bro. You know how exalted the earth is gonna be. We're gonna be on a higher. The lowest Jake gonna be on way higher level than Rothschild.
Oh, okay, I heard you wrong.
Yeah, the heathen's gonna be on the level of the Rothschilds today, riches. You know, after those 1,000 years.
Yeah, they're gonna get their stuff back.
Yeah, the whole earth, money is really gonna be obsolete. You know, in my opinion. You know, everybody's just gonna the earth is just gonna flirt. We just, you know, they got that movie called They Live. Well, these Edomites, they live. They living right now. We gonna live. The whole world's gonna be starting with the elect. The whole world's gonna be a paradise again.
Yeah.
We all gonna be living.
Yeah.
You know,
This ain't living right here.
You know,
This ain't living.
Esau's trying to take our existence. You know, our part that the Lord put us just to be down here. So, scriptures talk about there's no greater thing that for a man just to be with his wife, to drink wine, to have kids. You know, that's what life is all about.
Yeah.
You know, starting with Israel, we're going to get those things. You know, of course, the elect are going to be a whole nother level. But we're going to get those things, right? Let's get to 2nd Ezra 16.
Isaiah 62.
Isaiah 66.
66.
We said Isaiah 62. Let me see. I believe that was verse 7.
62 and 6.
Yeah, that was it. 6. You were verse 7. Okay, yeah, that was it. 6. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 33.
Right.
And it reads, the virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms.
Yeah, these women out here, man. You know? And look, it's more women than there is men. So there'll be a lot of women out here mourning, man. You know, you're going to have a lot of the ones that do have a man, they're going to be drafted off, man. You know, they're going to be out somewhere searching for food. Okay, if they're not off in the war. Right? And then guess what? They ain't coming back, man. You know? They ain't coming back, man. Go ahead.
Yep, it says, well, real quick, since you said that, Isaiah 3 and 25, thy man shall fall by the sword.
There you go, man.
and thy mighty men in the war.
In the what war? The upcoming Third World War, man. The Third World, which the Bible speaks of, man. Right? This actually is already started, man. You know, you got Iran nuked one of U.S. bases, right? And the U.S. said they're going to retaliate, man. You know, so we're in World War III. It's just you people don't know about it yet, man. You know, you gonna find out last minute. You know, when they start drafting, that's when you gonna find out, man.
Now we're at the beginning stages of World War III. World War III is gonna be fully implemented once they start drafting, like you said. But every war starts with different trade wars, sanctions. You know, because before the war, they show you in these ancient movies, the armies will get in front of each other. You know, the men of renown will meet, the noblemen will meet and say, hey, you know, they even show you in Braveheart before they brought their armies, but then they still had the nobles, you know, go out there and speak. All right, well, these what we talked about. You know, all right, cool. This is what we're gonna go with. You know, but you know, right now they have no type of inward fightings. You know, oh, this is what we're gonna do. No, this. You know, to where they eventually are gonna start dropping bombs on each other.
That's what they're doing now.
Yep.
What do you think Soleimani was about? That's a casualty. You know, that scientist, a casualty. You know, so war is here, man.
Yep. Yeah, we're in the rumors of wars. Like it's supposed to say, World War III is not gonna be implemented until that chip is gonna be implemented. You know. But it says, Isaiah 3:25, thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty men in the war.
There you go.
Back in 2nd Ezra 16:33, the virgin shall mourn.
And that's why they're mourning, because like the brother just brought out, they're going to die off in these wars, man. They're not, and a man represents protection. As it tells you in Isaiah, what's that, the 4th chapter? A man should be, or is that Isaiah 13? A man should be a covered.
That's something else. But I know you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Cover from the wind.
From the wind, you know. A man's supposed to be a safety net, in a sense, for a woman, man. You know. And so where a lot of men, you know, dead and gone, you know, you gonna see just packs of women, man. You know what I'm saying? Band up together, trying to survive, man. You know. And they can find one man. All the women gonna stick to that man, man. Especially a man of the Lord. You got something?
Yeah, I got it for you.
Okay.
Isaiah chapter 32,
verse 2.
Okay. And a man, an Israelite man,
right,
an elect man, and a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind.
Wind represents destruction, man. You know, because that's what's coming. We just read what? Peace and safety, they shall seek peace and safety, but destruction's coming. You know? Jacob's trouble.
Yep. A man shall be a hiding place.
And look, Jacob's trouble is just not for the man. Alright? It's for the man, woman, and child, man, of our people, man. Okay? Yeah. What you said?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah, he said,
Yeah, okay. Grab your sword real quick, bro.
Yeah.
Want your sword this? Isaiah 32.
Yeah, so it says, Isaiah 32:2, it says, and a man, take your time, bro, shall be a hiding place from the wind and a covert from the tempest, right? These storms, things like nature, but it's ultimately going to a man of the Lord, man. One that has his wisdom and knowledge and understanding, because he's going to be stable. He's going to know what to do, what not to do. Okay? The Lord's going to be with him, man. And the angels. It's telling you in Daniel, matter of fact, I hope Daniel's 12:1. It says, and it covered from the tempest as rivers and water in a dry place. So having a man of the Lord in that time is going to be like rivers of water in the desert, man. You know? You're in the desert, you don't see water. But having a man of the Lord in that day, that's what it's going to be like. You know? you dying for some water, man. You know, cool your body, cool your temperature down. You know, it says as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. You know, and that rock also represents a shelter, man. All these things is what the men of the Lord gonna be out here for you women, man. Okay? And not just any woman. We're gonna have to pick of the litter in that day, man. Okay? The Lord said He gonna make matter of fact, let me get that real fast. Go ahead.
And just on that topic too, when you are in the desert and you are in a place and with that water, what? You don't take that water for granted. You don't take the whole jugget and just swallow it and waste all the water and all that stuff. No, man, you save that. And that's how them women are gonna be treating, you know, the men of that time. That the way that they, you know, treating brothers now and, you know, doing crazy stuff to us and you know, mocking, scoffing us, and taking us through hell. There ain't gonna be none of that in these times because they're gonna understand how important, you know, we are through the Lord.
Yeah, because you're gonna realize what, you know, you watch these in the time movies. You have, you know, like, you know,
Bushwick.
Yeah, we're gonna be treating our women right, man. We're not gonna be beating them and, you know, just, you know, treating them like crap. No, man. You know, a lot of them gonna be our wives, man. You know. Well, this Isaiah 4:1, it says, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man. Now, maybe 7 women, maybe 20, but it's just, maybe just one. You know, it's just a complete amount of women the Lord wants you to have, man. You know, maybe 100. You know, I remember Apostle Bar going there, he's saying, you know, you have to pull up a tree, you know, to keep these women away from you. And I can see that, man, because the Lord said He gonna give His man fame in the land where they was put to shame, man. You know, and like, you know, while it's going to, man, you know, Esau made Michael Jackson famous, and women was passing out. When they heard he just reached the building, you know, women was passing out, and Esau made this man famous. How much more the man of the Lord? You know what I'm saying? You know? But Isaiah 4:1 says, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, an Israelite man, a man of the Lord, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away thy reproach. Right? They're going to want to be our wives, man. You know? Oh, yeah, that's such and such wife. No, don't mess with her. You know? And you women going to learn, man. you going to learn, man. Oh, that was another one. Go ahead, bring your for yourself.
Daniel's 12:1, right?
Yeah.
It's the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people.
Yeah, the children of thy people. It's talking about the Israelites. Okay, yeah, I found it. Yeah, read this real quick. This is Isaiah 13:12. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold. The Lord's gonna do that, man. And look, and women like shiny things, right? You know, the Lord said He's gonna make His men more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir, man. Right, which is a fine gold. You know, and look, gold is what people fight over. You know, people kill over. That's a precious metal, man. And that's how the Lord gonna make His men. So you have women out here fighting, man. You know, down on their knees. Oh, I can do it better than she can. Just give me a shot. Give me a shot. You know, it's true, man. You know, look, man, the Lord gonna make it. You know, we're gonna have to have spiritual powers to keep these women off us, man. You know. But that was it on that.
So, this is Daniel, chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up.
What time is that talking about? That time is talking about Jacob's trouble. You know, when you read Matthew 24 chapter, it tells you the time that's coming is not going to be a time like it's ever been on the earth. And when you go back and research the accounts of things that happen on the earth, it's going to be worse than that, man. You know? The Great Depression, you know, that hit this place heavy, man. You know? slavery. You know, you think hands up, don't shoot is a bad thing now, man. Wait till Esau really don't care, man. When he really lets loose, man. The Lord's gonna let him let loose, man. For all you rebellious Israelites.
Reads on. The great prince withstandeth for the children of thy people.
Yeah, man. Michael the archangel, man. You know, he's gonna through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, gonna be out here protecting the elect, man. Go ahead. Yep.
And there shall be a time of trouble.
And look, and there should be a time of trouble as what?
At such as never was since there was a nation.
So the time is coming, not gonna be like it's ever been since a nation been on this earth, man. You know? And you can just imagine. You know? Let your mind wonder. Because we can't remember all the accounts that happened that's been recorded, you know? But you know the Lord, you know, his imagination, man, it goes far, man. So you can just imagine what's gonna happen. You know? Go ahead.
Even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
Yeah, like you know right there, ain't nobody saved yet. The Lord said those that's gonna be saved, the ones that's being written in the book. You know, you got to go through Jacob's trouble, right? You gotta be in the midst of it, man. What the scripture say? 1,000 shall fall. I'll read that last part one more time.
1,000 at thy right hand and 10,000 at thy left, but the place shall not come nigh thee.
That's Psalms. What was that? Psalms. I got it. This is Psalms 91, and I started 7. It says, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. You see? So the Lord's not gonna let this destruction touch the elect, man. All right? You know, you're gonna be in the midst of it, okay? But it's not gonna touch you. It says, verse 8, only with thy eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. You know? So the wicked's gonna get punished down here, man. The wicked ones of our people, you know? During Jacob's trouble, you're gonna see the wicked ones of our people getting destroyed. You know, and Lord willing, be some of those men up in the chariots looking down, man. Seeing the destruction of the wicked. Those ICBM missiles hitting, man. I'm gonna read some more. It says, because thou hast made the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. Okay? That's why the Lord is going to not let these things touch you, man. It's because you made the Lord your habitation. A place where you dwell, man. Okay? That's why nothing's going to come near you, man. Destruction is going to bypass you. It's going to happen to the wicked ones of our people, man.
Matthew chapter 24 verse 13, but he that shall endure unto the end.
The end of what? Jacob's trouble. You know, these prophecies, man. He didn't endure all these things, man. That's why the scriptures say, watch ye therefore, Luke the 21st chapter, and pray always that you will escape these things, man. You know the things that the Lord is bringing. Go ahead.
When you see these things come to pass, lift up your head because your redemption draweth nigh.
That's right.
I mean, just look up, you know, you see chariot signs, that's part of it.
Yeah, spiritual.
You know, it's talking about woe is me, like being a woe is me spirit, being all down and out. You know, it's time to, you know, get excited because the Lord, Yahushua, Yahushua coming back, that's very exciting for us.
2,000 years, man.
You know,
been a long time.
We ready to see our big brother, you know, in new bodies.
Yep.
You know, also, you know, dealing with the fall of our enemies. You know, Yahweh Shai coming back. Scripture talk about happy is the man, I count them happy, which see the fall of their enemies. You know? So if you've seen the fall of your enemies, that's a very exciting thing. That's why you should, when you see Yahweh Shai go in his word, you're supposed to be excited.
So in Matthew chapter 24, verse 13, but he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved.
There you go. Shall be saved, man. You know? But you gotta endure these things, man.
Yeah, what are you enduring? The hardness, the hard times that are to come.
Yep.
You know, some brothers enduring, you know, brutal winters, you know, certain parts of the country more than others. You know, dealing with, you know, that storm, tempest. You know, some brothers dealing with, you know, women. Whatever it is you gotta deal with, you know, family coming up against you. Pretty much, we all gonna have to go through something. You hear another brother went through, like, I went through that before.
Right.
You know, brother in Houston say he crashed his car. I was like, you know, Lord, I crashed my car in the storm before as well. Shit sucks. You know, but you know, Lord got me another car.
Right.
You know, it's just, you know, things you go through. You know, we all gonna have to drink of this cup. You know.
One last time.
One last time. But can I get
There you go.
was it, you go back to that second Ezra 16?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
were y'all past that?
Nah, I'm going past it.
Okay. Y'all read 32 all the way? You finished 32 out?
Nah, yeah. What you got with this one? We gotta jump to another precept.
Okay. But this is back in Isaiah 32 and 2.
Alright.
It says, and a man shall be in hiding place for the wind.
Yep.
You know, talking about for you women. You know, so really, you women, you know, your women's lib is gonna fail you. You know, that, what do they call it? What's the new EBT? WIC.
Snap.
Snap.
Snap benefits.
You know, your Snap program, you know, the vintage is gonna fail. You know?
That's why they proud. That's why they feel like they don't need a man.
Mm-hmm.
But the scripture say the teats, these treats, you know, they're gonna
The goodies, man.
yeah, they're gonna go away. He's talking put that money somewhere else.
They show you that now. It was all sweet. Oh, $1,200 check.
Yeah.
And they gave you a measly $600 check.
Yep.
Then they, we can give you $2,000 checks. Then they can be like, oh, you should have seen how they were, when they were doing this, the food rations, the food banks, they were loading people's up. I was like, dang, that's a lot of food they giving people. Knowing damn well they might be in that line again tomorrow.
Yep.
You know, getting more free food.
Yep.
But they loading them up. It's gonna come to a point when they go back there. Well, sorry, sir.
Yeah.
Here goes that one bottle of water for you.
Yeah.
If that.
Yeah.
You know?
No. Just be a few candles, you know what I'm saying?
I know, right? But you women gotta humble down.
Yeah.
Isaiah 32 and 2, and a man shall be in hiding place for the wind, and the covert from the tempest, as a rivers of water in a dry place.
Yep.
You know, you in the dry place.
Yep.
No, oh, this is sweet. You know, they show you in these movies. They in the desert, they start bugging out. You know how refreshing it is when they stumble upon that water. You know,
It's life.
it's literally life to them.
It's life.
That was them finding that water was the difference between life and death.
Yeah. Yeah.
It says, as rivers of water in a dry place, as a shadow of a great rock in a weary land. That covering.
That's right.
You know, under a rock, some shade.
Yep.
You know, the sun beating down on you.
That's right.
You know, they show you. You know, that's why I'm glad we got this building right here. During the summertime,
I know, right?
the sun be beaming on brothers. But you know, you have water, you have this shade, you know, we through out here.
Yeah,
You
also represent, you know, the cave.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we pouring down, you stumble across a cave. Man, I can shelter up in here for a little bit.
Yeah, that's
what
true.
the man Lord's gonna be like.
A shelter, yeah.
Yeah.
A shelter.
I know, right?
It says, I'm gonna jump back to 2nd Ezra 16. I'm 13 verse 12.
Yep.
And I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
That's right, man. That's what you women gotta understand. We're the prize, you know. And look, the Lord's gonna make us more precious than fine gold, which is like we brought out earlier. These are metals that people kill for, rob and steal for. You know, the Lord's gonna make us more precious than that, man. You know, these women gonna be coming on their hands and knees begging for us to be with them, man. To protect them, take care of them. You know, we're gonna be the choosers in that day, man. You know, women crying about, oh, you got a side piece. They ain't gonna care in that day, man.
We know, well, you finding some gold, you know. There's like, about what, 5 million people in North Carolina? You know, somewhere, you looked that up real quick. There's a number of millions of people here in North Carolina. And what you got the Charlotte camp, they got about 12 brothers. You know, we got about 8, that's like 20 brothers, you know, with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures amongst millions. You know, you got 100 brothers out there in Chicago.
10.
There's 10 million people in North Carolina. You know, out of 20, you're trying to find 20 million. You're trying to find 20 people, 20 men out of that.
Two brothers still teach.
You know? Oh, I'm not sure. You know, I'm only doing great much. You know? But
I mean, they come up on the same teachings.
yeah. But like I said, you got roughly 20 men, right?
Yeah.
Out of 10 million people. How hard is it gonna? It's gonna be hard to find 20 men if there's 10 million people you gotta look through. You know?
It's like, where's Waldo?
Where's Waldo? Everybody looking like Waldo, just the eyes messed up a little bit. Oh, that's not him. That's not him. It's gonna be impossible. So here we're gonna be like that gold. You know, you don't stumble upon gold every day.
Right.
You know, and this is talking about the top precious gold, the gold of Ophir.
Yep.
That's like the top gold there is.
Now, what men gonna be like that? The elect?
The men, yeah, the
Men of
elect
Lord.
men.
Yeah, the elect.
Not men who know they're Israelites, but the elect men.
Okay.
The men that the Lord is dealing with. The
Right.
ones who have the Lord's testimony, who know the Lord's name. And is calling by his name sincerely and truth.
Obeying the Bible.
I'm sorry?
Obeying the Lord.
Obeying the
Yeah,
Lord.
not just the prophets, but the men who are believers, followers in truth and sincerity of Yahweh Shai and his words.
That's right. There's an order. The Lord's dealing with the men.
Yeah.
The women gotta fall under that.
Yeah. See, with this society, what they tell you? Happy wife, happy life? Nah, it's supposed to be the other way around. You ever heard that saying? Happy.
I mean, it ain't never made no sense.
Yeah, no.
That's
I
a
heard
precept of men.
Yeah. Y'all know, right?
Those are precepts
Yeah,
of
but
men.
some wives ain't never happy, so
Oh, no. Look at Eve. Adam gave her everything.
right.
What
know?
didn't Adam have?
Yeah, what didn't he have?
Come on, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, some wives ain't never happy.
Yeah.
So
They talking about the garden.
I never really
still.
got that.
Yeah.
They still talking about the garden.
Yeah.
You know, that's how, you know what I mean? On another level it was. They're like, damn,
Yeah.
stupid Adam and Eve.
Yep.
They don't know what they're talking about, wait though. But anyways, this is Isaiah 13. I'm gonna jump down to verse 16. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled.
Yeah, when the troops come in, man. You know? The Martial troops come in, the foreign troops come in, kicking down your door. Right?
You had that woman with a vision. You know, she gave her testimony.
Yeah.
You had a sister. She believed Yahweh Shema Shai. She follows the apostles and elders. Well, the Lord gave her a vision. You know, there's troops that was coming. And she was hiding inside of a barn. You know.
Issachar chick. I think she was Issachar.
Yeah, you
Or
from the
accent,
voice.
yeah.
And you had some troops come in and take her into the barn. They were going to rape her.
Yeah.
You know, but she started calling upon the name of the Lord. You know, she started screaming the name of the Lord. You know, Yahweh Shema Shai. And she said in her dream, which was a vision, one of the brothers came
Yeah.
and delivered her from that. You know,
Great millstone.
Oh yeah. Yeah, one of the brothers, you know, the Lord gave this man power to go and to save her out of that situation.
Shit, they was just beating him like there was nothing.
Yeah, beat him up like it was nothing, you know? But those who don't got the name, the Lord, she was, that bitch right there show you. Those with the name, you're a woman, you're gonna be protected.
Yeah.
But you don't got the Lord on your side.
Yeah.
Even because you got a lot of women that have been asking questions. Well, I don't have a man.
Yeah.
You know what? Can I still be saved? But the Lord just showed you, yes, you can be.
Yeah.
You know, because the Lord's gonna provide you a man.
Yeah, exactly. Provide you. You know.
You know, but you gotta be doing what you gotta believe. You know, we believe. You know.
That was a bad vision too, man. That's gonna be going all throughout the 4 corners of the earth, man. Mainly here in America.
Mainly here, because those girls, you know, and this is such an over-sexualized society. You know, everything is about sex, sex, sex. They show you all these movies. The bad guy, what is he always? He's always a rapist. Always. You know, what? Name the bad guys not.
Right.
You know, the bad guy is always trying to get freaky with the women.
You watch the old Bruce Lee movies.
Uh-huh.
You know, she done walked down, shirt torn. She been, you know. You watch Kickboxer. Back in the day, was it Kickboxer? Yeah, it was Kickboxer. John Van Damme.
They show you a V for Vendetta.
Yeah.
You know, you might be the sorriest piece of ass. But the more you gotta do, you'll be the sorest.
Yeah.
Like, yo, because that's all it is. That's the reality of things. You know, these women are really gonna be spoiled out here. And it says, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled.
Yeah, they gonna come in and take whatever they have. Because look, we read earlier that the men gonna die off in these wars, man.
Yeah, the men gonna be gone.
Yeah.
And women's lib.
Yep.
You know, these women, Section 8. You got some women don't even want their boyfriends to know where they live. You know, they got baby mamas. Their baby mamas don't want them to know where they live. You know, I'll meet you at the street. I'll meet you up the street to drop your kid off, but you ain't come to my house.
Yeah.
You know, so these women already assed out. You know, these children, crying babies, they gonna be dashed. You know, everything in their house they got is gonna be taken. And then what are we gonna read? And their wives ravished. Ravished. You put it in the picture. They're gonna be ravished. You know, a man come in, kill everybody in the house. The woman left. What are you gonna do with her?
Have his way.
Yeah, he's gonna have his way with her. But that's not gonna be so. That's not gonna be so with the believers.
Right.
The women that believe, they're gonna have that covering. You know.
The woman is gonna have, enough faith to be saved. You know, she's not gonna understand everything in the scriptures.
She's gonna be a feminine woman, not effeminate, but she's gonna be a humble woman, I should say. Feminist, that goes back to minus faith.
Faithless, yeah.
Faithless. But it says 2nd Ezra 16:33, back in 2nd Ezra 16:33. It says the virgin shall mourn having no bridegroom. They not mourning right now.
Right.
Women's live, single, independent. Why? Because there's going to be a calamity going on in the world.
Yeah.
You know, there's going to be things that are going to be touching them, and they're going to be uncomfortable. The virgin shall mourn having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn having no husbands.
Yep, having no husbands, man. You know? They're not going to have someone that can say, oh, he's my protection. You know?
I know, right? Their daughters shall mourn having no helpers.
But daughters shall mourn having no helpers, man. You know?
Father out of the picture.
Yep.
Now man probably died off the war. Because a lot of men are going to get drafted too. Don't get it wrong. Some women are willingly going to go. Yeah. That's how proud these people are. Yeah. These women are they show you, they always got that one, I can't remember, that one woman actress. She a dyke. She got fucking short hair. She's a badass.
Yeah, I can't remember.
She she's a badass for every woman.
With the black hair.
With the black hair. She in Triple X. She in fucking another shark.
Yeah.
She in every movie.
I can't think of her name. I know who exactly you're talking about.
Yeah, but they show you her. You got women with that spirit on them. They're gonna go down the war willingly, and they're gonna be destroyed. But it says in the wars, their bridegrooms. In the wars, shall their bridegrooms be destroyed. So in this World War III, you know, these men are gonna be destroyed. Even in these civil wars, there's gonna be a lot of men more so fighting in the streets. They're gonna try to be a man. Oh, you stay here. You know, stay here. You know, tell the woman to stay here. They're gonna go die, and they ain't gonna come back with no food. You know, baby, watch the kids. I can't do it if, you got the kids with you.
Hey, what was that movie we watched with
Bushwick?
No, the other one.
With the possum?
Yeah. It was like
I seen Bushwick.
It was another one with
ATO Rose was there.
It might have been. No, was it ATO?
With Batista?
No, not that one. It was the one with what's his name with the lazy eye.
You're talking about the ends.
The end. With Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
When he finally came across this woman, what did she say? I thought you were dead. You never showed up. Blah 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 blah.
And what was she doing? She was sleeping with the other man.
With another man, and pregnant on top of that. You know. So these women, man. Hey, look.
They show you that in Walking Dead. You remember when
which season?
The first season.
The first season.
When you had Rick.
Oh yeah,
I can't remember their names.
Yeah.
But he came out.
Rick Grimes.
He came.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'll take one.
Yeah.
Shawai wants some? Yeah, Shawai.
Yeah, I'm pretty warm right now. But it says, yeah, you had, like I said, the women, they're not very dependable. They're going to anybody with power.
Yeah.
You know, that's why they're going to be searching for the men of the Lord.
Yeah. Isaiah
4:1. We can hold down that. It don't matter. But it says, verse 34, in the wars, shall their bridegrooms be destroyed.
Look, and then the wars, up and coming World War III, like we've been saying, they're gonna be destroyed, man. They're gonna like you said, they're gonna walk with great pride. They're gonna try to be a hero. It's banging. Oh, I said it was banging last time.
Yeah, it's good.
What's in it?
I mean, like meat, chunks, and vegetables.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. Homemade stuff.
Crock pot.
Okay.
Slow cooker. You got it in the slow cooker.
Yeah, that's slow cooker, man. It works some wonders. But
the stew.
Yeah. That's what you want, man. This type of weather.
What is it? We're gonna say that?
No, go ahead.
It says, in the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine.
Shall perish of famine. Right? But let you know they're not part of the elect.
Yep.
Because the Lord said, Isaiah 65, 13, 14.
And my servant shall eat.
Yeah. You know? So, look, women definitely go to people who got food, right? You know?
Here it is. This woman had, in The Walking Dead, she had a child, you know, with her husband. She had a husband, she had a child, she had a family. But at a moment's notice, and they were friends. It's not like,
they were best friends.
They were best friends. It's not like they could, I'm just gonna protect you. No, it's, you got women. They have to put out.
Yeah, they gotta put out.
You know, they ain't just gonna be just sitting there eating all the damn drinking all the Kool-Aid in the house.
Yeah.
You know, they gotta put out. You know, so the only way they can put out, is themselves.
Yeah.
They don't have any other thing to offer.
Yeah, that's part of what they were created for, pleasure. You know, a toy brings you pleasure. You know, they're like toys, man.
Pillar of rest.
Yeah. Once they accept their role, the better they'll be. You know, these women really don't want to go off the war. They do it because of the pride, right, that's built up in them.
Yeah, they perverse.
Yeah.
They're just fucking off. I got one more before we get that. Isaiah 4:1. you already giving her money, but she still put you on child support.
Look, she done put her hands on you.
Yeah.
And then call the police.
But you see that with
You didn't even know.
you saw that with that actor, the dude that played
You didn't even know she called the police.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp, his one was meeting him. And I think he backhanded her or cussed her out. He over here getting persecuted.
Yeah.
She over here slapping him.
Yeah.
You know, but he getting persecuted.
Yeah, you supposed to eat those slaps though, right?
Yep.
But here it is, a man and woman, we equal.
Right.
And when I'm on the job, a woman asks me for something, hey, can you help me with this?
I bet, man.
I'd be like, are you a feminist? You know, I believe in equality. I believe a woman and a man, we equal, right?
Right.
I think you should lift that you should lift that box up just fine.
Yeah.
Plus, you gotta think this was a lady asked me, she said, I know you're gonna help me carry my stuff off the bus.
Hell no.
I said, nope. She said, why? Now, I'm used to being a gentleman. She said, why? I said, cause you might have a bag full of drugs. I don't know what's in there. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know what's in there.
Hey, that's true though.
Yeah.
That's true.
And they didn't get me for it.
Yeah, that's true.
I know you're gonna help me carry this bag off the bus.
You don't know what's in there.
Yeah. At least she might have a husband on top of that. You know, she might have a husband, might have a man. That's not my
I know you look dumb out here carrying these bags. You
You
don't got no
gotta
help.
watch how you be a gentleman now, cause you could be helping carry something illegal.
That's
Well,
true.
look,
Could
gentlemen,
be played.
the Lord is still in austerity.
That's right.
Gentleman, a gentle man.
Right.
The Lord ain't dealing with gentlemen. The Lord's dealing a gentleman. Oh, he's gentle. He's soft.
That's what it
You
is.
know, the Lord ain't dealing with someone who's soft.
Right.
He's dealing with austerity. You know, that's why he's putting us through things.
That's right.
These gentlemen, they gonna get through out here.
They're gonna be the Captain Saber hoes out here.
Stay right here, baby.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get the food.
Right.
They gotta get
You
through.
can see them putting on their bulletproof vest, you
Uh-huh.
know, walking out with an AR-15.
Soon as he walk out the house, hear the gunshots go off.
Yeah.
The woman scream,
Oh, baby, is that you?
"Baby, baby!"
As soon as you go, she hop into the next cock carousel, man.
All right. Soon as the people are running into the house, she gonna surrender easily. All right, I'll come with you.
Right.
We got food in there. The
Right.
kids can stay here.
Yeah.
She gonna leave the kids. Kids gonna die.
Yeah.
You know.
That's right.
That's just the reality of things. But it says Micah 7:10.
No, I was gonna say.
You wanna say something?
Yeah, just real quick. I always bring it out because I love that movie. Bushwick. I like it how fast paced it was, like from the beginning.
Oh yeah, at the beginning.
As soon as the movie started, her man died.
Yep.
Her man said, "I'll be right back."
Boom.
Boom. That's right. I forgot about that.
She was like, "What?"
Yeah.
He said, "Stay here, baby." Like he knew what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, we going this way.
Yep.
I don't know what the hell's going up these stairs, but down here sound good to me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Find another exit. I ain't going up to that way.
And to your point about how quick they are to move around, as soon as she met Batista, as soon as Batista stopped her and get ravished,
ravished.
as soon as she was stuck to his hip
Stuck
for
to
the
it.
rest of the movie.
Yep.
Didn't
She's
go
like,
anywhere.
Yep.
well, you're not just gonna leave me here, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And what? And that's also spiritual because you know, a woman can slow you down.
Uh-huh.
You know, it shows you that a woman can slow you down, man. And ultimately, it got him killed.
Yep.
Yeah, because he was trying to go back for her.
Yeah.
You know, if he would just say F it, you know,
Yeah.
she should have stayed with me the whole time.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
Yeah.
You know, that's how you end up dying.
Yep.
And they show you how Jake just gonna be oblivious when this thing go down. You had her sister, she was just getting stoned,
Yep.
you know, smoking pot, you know. She don't know. She's like, don't you know what's going on outside?
Yeah.
Nah, you been sleep all day.
That's what we
What
tell
the
them too.
hell you mean?
That's what we telling our people.
Gunshots going. I thought they were playing Call of Duty.
That's how it's gonna be though. That's exactly how it's gonna be.
People really not gonna know what the hell's going on.
That's why the scriptures say, don't go back to the house.
Yep.
You know, roughly paraphrase. Look, what you got on you, just go. The Lord gonna take care of it, man. You don't know where you're gonna be when this thing goes down, man.
Yep. Yeah. Different situations, you know.
Oh, God, sorry.
You finished with it?
Yeah, the water.
Smell that thing. It smells pretty good too.
Hey, look, man.
Yes. Was it spicy?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I like that.
Cayenne pepper.
Yeah, it's good for you.
But my enemy shall see it. You know, when Apostle Elder Ricard came down, we weren't watching. He was like, "Yo, y'all brothers can't watch this." Put on the bush. I was like, y'all really want to watch this? He was like, yeah, bro, y'all gotta be watching movies like this.
That's right.
You know,
It keeps you ready.
I was like, oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You know, thinking about we want to watch comedy. Think about as soon as Bushwick start, boom.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Yeah.
That shit's serious right there.
Yeah.
That's really what we coming into.
Make me go home and watch it again.
I know. I went home and watched it. I was like, people just don't realize this is really gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
But Micah 7:10, then she that is my enemy shall see it,
Yep.
and shame shall cover her.
Shane gonna cover her, man, because everything you've been saying through the Spirit is coming to life, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right before her very eyes, man. You know?
Well, Moses, not Moses, Job's wife, cursed the Most High and died.
Curse the Most High and die, man.
You know? A lot of brothers, they catch hell to preaching this word.
Yep.
You know? And the end up woman just not with the men of the Lord.
Yeah.
In general. You know? Woman asking for a number. No. You know?
Right.
Alright, whatever.
Yeah.
Keep it pushing. They don't. Look, you just. A golden ticket. You know, you want this candy bar?
Yeah.
You gotta open it up. Inside it's a golden ticket.
Yeah.
You know?
They just don't know who they're rejecting, but, you know, that's the demise.
Oh, I don't like that color chocolate bar.
Yeah, exactly.
I know this is a golden ticket inside of here. You get you know, access to things.
Yep.
You know, the men with the knowledge.
And that goes back into that scripture that, you know, what's that? 7 women should take over 1 man.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna realize, okay, these were the men that we should have been getting with. You know? And if a woman that rejected you, she better not show her face.
Mm-hmm.
She better not show her face.
I know, right?
You know? Exes, you know?
Exes, right?
Yeah.
Woman just break up with you for no reason. You're like, what the hell?
Hey, yo, it happened to me.
Yeah, alright.
It happened to me.
You think everything going good?
Yeah.
One day, hey man, I think we should talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
It happened to me.
But it says, if shame shall cover her, she gonna be ashamed.
Yep.
Groaning,
Yep.
you know, damn.
Yep. Nervous as hell.
Yo, I remember he asked me out. I remember I used to date that guy, you know?
I dished for his homeboy.
Yeah, I put him on child support.
Right. Yeah, I put him on child support.
Yeah.
On call. You know, one guy had a car, the other guy didn't have a car.
Yep.
I had to put the car in my name and pay the bill, not dips.
Yep.
You know? But, you know, because brothers go through things, you know? Women put you through hell in this truth.
Yep.
But it says, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? Well, where is your God at, you know?
Yeah.
That's what these women are saying.
That's
you
what
know?
they're saying now.
Because they trust Esau as their God.
Yeah.
You know? We gotta believe in him. Or you believe in the Bible. You don't smoke weed, you know? Those things ain't gonna come to pass. You know? Just stalking them.
Yep.
Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. But these women are gonna be trodden down at the end of the day.
Yep.
You look at this definition for trodden down, it goes back to tread. They'll be walked over.
Yep.
You know? Crushed.
Isn't that what happened to the girl's sister in the movie? She fell down, like people like running over her.
No, she got shot.
Oh, she got shot. Okay.
And her sister trying to
That's right.
save her, and everybody just running past her.
Yeah, that's right.
One girl was like, you gotta keep moving.
Yeah, that's it, man.
You gotta keep moving.
You know?
You don't got time to mourn.
Right. The scriptures say that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get something on that, but we can get that Isaiah 5:4.
Oh, print out Isaiah 4. Bring it out again.
Oh yeah, okay. No, that's
Okay,
it.
it's all good.
So Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. It says, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of 1 man.
Yeah, a complete amount of women. Maybe 1, maybe 20, maybe 7, maybe 12, maybe 100. Gonna take hold to an Israelite man, the one that has this truth. this wisdom and knowledge and understanding, because they're gonna realize that man is stable. I need to know what he got going on.
And these gonna be women that the Lord, I don't want to say all of them gonna be right. There's gonna be women that the Lord wants you to find.
Yeah.
That wants to find you.
Yeah.
You stumble upon the treasure. It's not just every day. The Lord is gonna lead you to these men, to His men.
What he said, coming to America, good clean girls.
He was like, they went to America. Where can we find good women?
Church. What else he said?
I forgot what else he said. Church. Yeah.
That's what the women go. Where can we find those Israelites?
New York.
Yeah.
You talking about coming to America?
Yeah. He go to Queens get a.
Yeah, they went to New York.
Went to the hood to get a woman.
Yeah.
Well, he had a woman already, a bad woman already groomed up, ready for him.
What do you like? Whatever you like. How hard? What?
And that's how it's supposed to be, man. That's how it's supposed to be. All this, what do you like? That's not what it's about, man.
Bark like a dog. She started barking.
Yeah.
You tell your woman to bark like a dog. See what kind of response she get,
She'll probably throw something at you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, can you give me a water bottle at the fridge?
Yeah.
But that's like that arranged marriage thing.
Yep.
Well, that's part of our custom.
Okay.
That's a part of our custom.
Okay.
Yeah. It ain't about, daddy, I like this boy. No.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to give your daughter to a man of understanding. A man that knows his truth.
A good name. A good name is better than precious ointments. Name brings honor. Oh, he's part of the Davids.
Yeah.
He's part of the King David's line.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna give
He
her.
didn't want that woman. Remember, he got the other girl.
Yeah, he got the other girl.
Picked his own one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like an idiot.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, right. I mean, yeah, she was all right, but I mean, she had a man already for one.
Yeah, not committing adultery. You know what I'm saying?
She already had a man.
Yeah.
The dude was good with her.
Yeah.
You over here sneaking behind his back, trying to get her. Daryl.
Hey, Daryl.
And it was totally out of order. Her dad wanted him to get Daryl.
Yep.
So that's how it should have been.
Yep.
He should have got the sister.
Daryl had money.
Yeah, Daryl had money.
Eddie Murphy had more.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what persuaded the dad.
Man, he got his own money. He got his own money. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Isaiah 4:1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
That day is talking about Jacob's trouble, man. Seems like Brother Isaiah was going through. The women don't need us right now. They got the EBT, they got the SNAP, They got all these teats.
And they hired.
Huh?
They hired.
They hiring?
Yeah, they hired the women.
Men don't get hired like women.
Oh, the scripture say that.
Especially a black man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
Lord.
a woman get a job like nothing.
Yeah. The
Like
Lord.
drinking water.
Yeah.
I had a woman tell me she's never made. Last time she made $10 an hour was in high school. I was like, you women got it good.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was like, shit.
They got jobs, and they even got big jobs.
Yeah. Yeah, the scriptures say that the Lord there shall be a new thing in the earth, a woman shall surpass a man.
Yeah.
And that means that, she gonna be, make some more money than him. She gets to be judges and rulers over the man. I think there's a lot of women judges.
A man in Cary, he killed his wife. He killed his wife because she made more money than him.
Wow.
Well,
That's what the argument was.
Yeah.
a lot of these women do.
And that's why they feel like they can run the show. Yeah.
Because
I bring in more money than you.
yeah, really, the guy can. If he had the option, some of these dudes could make more money, but they just choose an easier position.
Yeah.
And these women, they don't do shit at the job, and they just get paid more.
Get paid more.
Well, they claim we get paid more, but they always complaining about something.
But yeah, that's gonna always be till this place ends.
It's gonna
Yeah.
work.
It's gonna always be till this place ends. But
your phone?
Yeah.
Says, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel.
which means they gonna get their own food, man. You ain't gotta feed them. That's how bad it's gonna be. They're like, we'll provide for ourselves. We just need your protection. We just need to be called your wife.
How's that gonna happen?
Hey, you gotta lie with them.
They gotta put out. They're gonna have to offer something.
hey, look, they got a mouth, right? They got something between their legs, right? You know? Hey, man, look, that's just what it is, man.
And we call a woman by their, because really, read again, bro.
It says, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name.
Read it, keep going.
To take away our reproach.
Yeah, to take away our reproach, because in the ancient world, it was a reproach.
It's not working?
No, we switching them out. This cord don't work for my phone, for my tablet. But it said to take away our reproach, because the ancient world, it was a shame for a woman not to have a kid.
Yeah, yeah.
To be barren. That's why all the ancient women, all our foremothers be like, whoa, when am I gonna get a child? You know, because it's an honor for a woman to bear seed. I mean, not to bear seed, but to you know, to have a child.
For children, yeah, because the Lord told us that, man. The Lord told us to be fruitful and multiply, man. You know, and if you feel like if you're not bringing forth fruit, you know what's wrong with me? Why can't I, bring forth child? There's something, women, they get real insecure. They get real insecure quick, man. So you can see that.
They shall the branch of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai be beautiful and glorious.
Which right, man. You know. That's all you want to know that?
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
he didn't turn it on.
You didn't turn it on?
No, it was just, it's like 75% right now. We're just trying to switch them in. Okay.
I got another charger if you need it.
Oh,
Yeah, you got another wire?
Another wire?
cord.
Another cord.
Yeah.
That's
Speaker.
fine. No, we got it, bro.
You got it? All
Yeah,
right.
we can figure it out.
Finish it out, bro.
Isaiah 4:2. And shall the branches of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai be beautiful and glorious.
That's it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So go back to what else was you
Yeah.
Get that second Ezra 16 and 33.
you didn't finish that out?
Nah, that was a little bit more I wanted to get.
Yeah, so just let you know that the women out here, man, in order to be saved, delivered, you're going to be dealing with a man of the Lord. And if you screw one over, hey, look, man, you through. Unless that man has mercy on you through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, but hey, no odds ain't in your favor.
It's like, I know, right?
The odds ain't in your favor.
Well, you just go to the hood and ask, have you ever stumbled upon a treasure?
Right,
Have you ever stumbled upon fine gold?
right,
Most of them are going to say hell no.
right.
So for you to find it and just throw it in the trash, well, you asked out. You never get an opportunity back.
That's right. You got it.
33.
33.
Start at 35. We got like 35.
I was saying, because we understood read 33.
So 2nd Ezra 16 and 35.
Kind
Hear now these things and understand them. Ye servants of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're understanding what's coming, man. Hear these things and understand.
That's right. We got teachers teaching us.
Yep.
It says, behold, the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, receive it, believe not the gods of whom Yahweh Bashim Yahushai spake.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead, guys.
Yeah, 'cause these guys, these false gods, that's what they are. They're false gods. They're liars. You see, especially Esau,
Yep.
pushing forth, lies. Don't believe those things. They speak of a vain thing.
Yep.
I got a quick precept.
Out the day. He's there, big guy. He's there.
Isaiah chapter 10, verse 20. Hey, how you doing?
That's right.
Stay warm now. Isaiah chapter 10, verse 20. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel is such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more stay upon him that smote them.
Yeah, which is who? Esau, Edom, and the nations, man. We gonna what? We gonna fall back on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That's where our trust is gonna lie at.
stay upon meaning to lean on.
Yep.
You know, lean on me.
Yeah.
They had that famous movie.
Like smoke crack, don't you? Jump. I don't wanna jump.
You know, jump off the building.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And look, that's what we tell them 2/3. If you're not returning back to Yahweh Shemel, hey, look, you might as well just get, you know, call it quits, man. You know?
I know, right?
Because you done for anyway. The Lord's our only help, you know?
But it says, yes, and that's you women as well, you know?
Yeah.
Now it's time to lean on the ways that Yahweh Shema Shai set up. You lean on your man.
Yep, your man.
You know, you don't got a man, you know, you wait into the Lord. You know, growing up, you're newborn babes in this thing, you know? You gotta be given a man, you know, eventually. You know, you gotta find a man 2 days later.
Right.
You know, your man gonna show you things, different walks, you know? When we get in the kingdom, we're gonna have 1,000 stories to tell. Because every brother came into this thing a different way. You know, for the most part.
You tell them when we see each other.
Different backgrounds.
Tell them when we see each other.
Yeah.
How you come in, bro? I came in this way. I found out this brother, you know, I was on the job, you know, things
I don't believe what happened to me. This will happen.
Yeah.
You know? But it says, and such as are escaped the house of Jacob shall no more stay upon him that smote him. I'll be running right now. Fuck that. But shall stay upon the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, in truth.
That's right.
Yeah, we're going to be leaning upon Yahweh Shema Shai, especially when all hell is breaking loose. You know, we're going to be leaning on the Lord, trusting in the Lord. We know that's our only way out.
That's right. You know, can you imagine your woman to call you Lord? You know, Sarah called Abraham Lord. These women ain't doing that, man. Cause it's an order, man. It's your Most High, Yahweh Shai, man and woman. You know. This
is Genesis 3:16. You know, to the woman he said, I will greatly multitude thy sorrow and thy conception.
Yeah, bringing forth a child, man. That's why the woman goes to these birth pains, man.
Yeah.
You know?
That's pregnancy, yep.
Yeah.
The conception goes into action of conceiving a child.
Yep.
So yeah. It says, I will greatly multitude thy sorrow. So you can thank Eve.
Yep.
You know, the NW for why you women catch. You ain't never been through nothing.
Right.
So you had that baby. Well, it's your fault.
Exactly.
That's your judgment,
That's your doings.
My woman.
I know, right?
That's your judgment. You gotta drink of that cup. You know? You know? You see the animals, a horse giving baby, a cow, just flop out, don't they?
Yep.
You know, they don't be screaming.
Yep.
That's a curse putting on the woman because of Eve. It says, and on to the woman he said, this is the judgment, you see? You know, to the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children. You know, here it is. Christians read they ain't breaking this down. They ain't telling this is why. You know, Christians don't understand the Bible, man. It says, and thy desire shall be to thy husband.
Yeah, so things that you desire should be what your husband wants. You know?
Oh, what do you like?
Right.
Whatever you like.
Right, whatever you like.
She was in order.
She was in order.
Her
man.
desire
was
of that of her husband. He's like, what kind of food you like? Whatever you like. I'll eat whatever you like. You want to have this for dinner? Well, I'm cooking. Well, she wouldn't cook it. You know, they got serve it. But she'll make sure they cooking it herself.
Yeah, make sure they're getting it right.
You know, he likes this season.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You know, and it's mind-boggling because if you paid attention, when he left, she was still hopping up and down and barking.
He said, I'll be right back.
And she still kept, you know,
he never told her to stop.
Yeah, you know. And that's what's coming back, man.
I know women watch that, the NW.
Yeah.
How dare they put that up
Right.
there? I would never do that.
Girl, what did you? Bitch,
What are you doing?
Yeah.
How much they had to pay her to do that role?
Right.
She just demoralized herself.
Yeah.
Nah, she ignored her.
She might be a Reubenite too, or a Gadite.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't remember the movie.
Her hair is really that long, bro. She got real long hair, yo.
Yeah, I don't know about that long.
She got pretty long hair. I forgot
Oh
her
no,
name.
it was her dress that they were carrying. They were carrying her hair. You remember they were carrying her long wedding dress?
Yeah, it was a dress.
But yeah, her hair was long.
Yeah, she got real long hair in real life. I forgot her name though.
But it says, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee.
And that's plain, man.
That's your Lord.
You know?
When someone rule over you, this is my Lord. That's why we call Yahweh Shai our Lord.
Yep.
Because He rules over us.
That's right.
You know?
Adawan, going back to the Hebrew master.
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
I don't know if the other one is, but Sarai or Sarah called Abraham Lord.
But that's to the scriptures. Where they